Hi, welcome. My name is Violetta Alexis. I am a professional tarot reader and studying to become a professional Western tropical astrologer. We're going to be doing tarot card readings today. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so make sure that you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Also, keep in mind that if you are a first-time super chatter and you are interested in asking a super chat question, you can visit my website, www.violettaalexis.com, and look under Super Chat Rules. After you click Super Chat Rules, you will be able to see all of the information that you are most likely looking for on that page. Also, while you are there, make sure that you book a personal reading with me if you are feeling called to do so. Of course, if you are interested in exclusive content, exclusive access, and exclusive videos, you can go ahead and join my members program, which I have right here in YouTube. It is $4.99 and up. You can just click the link in my bio where it says join and become a member. Or you can go straight to my YouTube page and you can click the join button. And if you have not already done so, make sure that you are following my Instagram and or my Twitter. I do offer exclusive services specifically on my Instagram where I do take super chat questions if you don't catch me live. This is exclusive to my Instagram page, and all of that information can be found right down in the description box below. Also, there's something new that I have not spoken to you guys about yet. I've been kind of keeping this under wraps. I'm working with a company called Gigastar Technologies, and this is an opportunity for you guys to potentially make revenue off of my YouTube revenue. There will be things like a personalized Discord and other perks that are going to be exclusive to you guys. All you would need to do is sign up now, and then the whole program goes live on October 10th. This is for a very limited time, and all of the questions that you have will be available on the offering page. If this is something that you're interested in, all you need to do is click the link in my description box below where it says become a personalized part of my channel with Gigastar, and then you can sign up, and all of the information that you require is going to be right there. Thank you so much, dragons, for being a part of my channel. I love you so much, and let's go ahead and get started. Hi. How are you guys? It's so good to see you. What is that? Wait, wait, what is that? Are are the are those dragons in my chat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Hi, dragons. Hello. Rhiannon, K-Love, Alejandra, Fireball Baby, Trey. Welcome to the Dragon family. Glad that you could join. Darcy, thank you so much. Oh my god, I feel so bad. She's like, I'm lonely. I'm like, yeah, bitch, me too. Let's cry together and paint each other's nails and watch Sex in the City, honestly. What is up, Pearl? Yes, I go live here often, to be honest. Barbie, Vanessa, hello. We got some regulars in here. We got some new ones. Okay, so listen, this was not the fucking plan, right? I was not going to be a fucking cat, okay? Not that we don't love cats here. We do. I am bi. I love kitty. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I mean, I am. Okay. Check the rainbow cupcake, but that is neither here nor there. I also have a Siamese cat, okay, and she is wonderful, and she's a Leo and a Scorpio rising. Yes, it's that deep. Hello. And I wanted to be an angel. I didn't want to be this like BDSM cat, right? Like I wanted to be an angel. I wanted to be something different, right? Because being a angel in white is so much more fucking original than being a cat, right? But actually, quick thing, right? So I just have a quick little Halloween story real quick. So yesterday, right? I was having a conversation with my best friend, and I was like, dude, like, you know, I want to do more with my life. I don't just want to do tarot and astrology all the time. I want that to be like another thing that I do. And he's like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I want to be in film, right? I want to be not that kind of film. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I'm a writer, right? Check out my YouTube page, Where Dead Flowers Bloom. But I'm a writer and I'm a screenwriter, and I've taken classes for screenwriting, taking classes for short fiction, taking classes for poetry, right? And I was like, I really, really want to be like a director or a screenwriter, or just, I want to do it all, right? And he's like, well, then you need to do it, right? And I'm like, yeah, right. So then my car breaks down yesterday, and I get picked up by an Uber, and I'm sitting in the Uber and I'm talking to one of my friends, and I'm like, oh yeah, like it was too late, like I didn't get a freaking costume, right? So like I'm not gonna have a costume for my broadcast. And I get off the phone, and right before I leave in the Uber, she's like, hey, like I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but like I have a costume just sitting here and I'm not going to be able to make it to the party. Like, do you want it? And I was like, you're just going to give me your costume? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, Bet, like, can I follow you on Instagram? She's like, yeah. Same day, right? I go and follow her on Instagram, and then I go like stalking her Instagram. I click her links in her little link tree thing. She is a filmmaker. She is on her first season of her show that she's been making, and she's on her third episode. And I was like, there is no freaking way. So anyway, nice little like you know, story, Halloween story from the universe. So anyway, moving past that, I just thought that was really, really cool. Like, guys, if you get like a sign from the universe, definitely take it, okay? Alien, it's so good to see you. Demons are angels too. Oh, wow. Okay. So I thought that was really freaking cool. Anyway, you guys, let's do this. I look, tell me this doesn't like get, like, look at the chains. Come on. Like, look at the chains and the leather. My cat is scratching my laundry basket. Ma'am, it's not working for me. It's just not working for me. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Halloween. Sorry, I had to shut my cat out. Okay. So, yes, you guys, welcome. Obviously, we're going to be doing you and them, you and your person. I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently today. I am going to be taking a look at energy, feelings, how you guys view each other, and future actions, but I'm only clarifying with one card. So I just kind of want to switch it up. And then, yeah, 1 or 4 V. What? Kismet's here. Hi, Kismet. Wait, 1 or 4? What do you mean? 4? I don't know what you mean. I'm scared to answer. Okay. You look so cute. Thanks, babe. Oh, you're welcome, Bellissima. Okay, all right, guys. So let's get serious. Okay, let's get serious. Oh, what's up, Fire Breathing Dove? You guys definitely go check out Kismet's channel and Fire Breathing Dove's channel. They are both dragons and they are both tarot readers. Okay, so make sure that you check them out. They are incredible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Sorry. It's very hard for me to be serious. I mean, I can sometimes. Like if I'm doing a reading and I get like a hit and I can tell somebody's really sad or gloomy or something, right? Like total Daria Eeyore vibes, then like, you know, I'll get real serious real quick. Other than that, it's a no for me. Episode 4. Oh, no, she's on season 1, episode 3. So her next is episode 4. And it was like nice quality. So I was like, that's a sign. Sorry, I didn't know what you mean. I thought this was like, just never mind. It's fine. I'd just like to move on. So, all right, let me make sure that everything is working. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay, great. And you will know, V? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Aries and their person. Vanessa was like, she told me on Twitter, she was like, you do have a lot of masculine energy. I was like, I do though, right? Like I kind of do. You know, they say women that dress provocatively are hunters. But at the same time, like I am a tiger in Chinese astrology, right? Like, you know, let's think about who tigers are, right? Like Andrew Tate's a tiger and his brother, right? Sorry. So yeah. Shouldn't have compared myself to that ever. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, let me get into this. Oh, shut up. We have the same birthday, I think. Oh, I'm the 21st, but my grandmother is the 21st, and one of my mods is also the 22nd. Anybody who has my grandma's birthday, you're in with me forever. My grandma was an incredible lady. Okay, she's a strong ass bitch. So, all right, give me a second here. Sometimes I get too like uppity, and I just need to relax for a second. Okay. What's up, Drop Dead Baby? Drop Dead Daisy. Can we do Drop Dead Baby? That's cute too. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. All right, make sure that you guys flip the rolls if you need to, okay? Aries. There's love here, but something's missing. Aries, this is you here. This is your person, okay? You're definitely trying to be more logical than anything, is what this looks like to me. You're trying to be more logical. If there were some kind of hiccups that you guys were going through, you're trying to come out of that. If you're trying to come out of some like feeling like you were rejected or feeling disappointed by this person, you are coming out of that. And it's because I feel like you're separating your feelings a little bit. You feel like you see this person for who they are with that 7 of Cups in reverse. However, with your actions, you're not really changing anything. Like nothing's really changing with like how you're acting. I don't want to say how you're acting because I feel like you're acting different. But what's really going on to me is that you seem to be detaching from your feelings, but you're not letting go at the same time. So I'm curious. Let's take a look at that 4 of Cups in reverse for your energy. Tell me about the 4 of Cups in reverse. The 3 of Swords. Yep. Because you're hurt over something is essentially what that is. The 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So it just seems like you're hurt over something, but you're coming out of it. And I don't want to say you're coming out of it. I feel like you are temporarily coming out of it. Just because you are detaching from your feelings doesn't necessarily mean you're over something, right? I love you. Don't shoot me. I love you so much, right? Please, definitely don't want to piss an Aries off. You know what I'm saying? It almost just feels like you're going with something. Like you're going with something. I don't want to say against your better judgment, but kind of. There's definitely some kind of ego battle, some kind of hurt feeling, some kind of feeling of rejection of some sort. And it's kind of like you're acting like, oh, I'm over it. Like it's not a big deal. I'm just going to move on. But I don't really feel like that's the case though. Just because your actions aren't really consistent here with what you're feeling or what you're acting like. Tell me about that King of Swords. The 7 of Cups. Oh my God. See how we have the 7 of Cups here, and then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse for how you view your person. You may have felt like things were going too slow. That could definitely be it. Or maybe you were a little hesitant to like fully commit to this person. And for others of you, you could have felt like maybe you should have taken things slower in some way. And with that King of Swords and the 7 of Cups, this is you feeling like maybe you were a little deluded. You know, the 7 of Cups can be wearing rose-colored glasses, overly fantasizing about somebody, thinking the best of somebody when it's not necessarily the truth. And it's almost like you woke up from a coma. You know, it's like you woke up from a coma. Because the more interesting part is that right after I see the 7 of Cups connected to this King of Swords, which tells me that this is you cutting through the BS, cutting through the fog, then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse, which talks about, yep, reality check. I see you for who you are, you know? And whether that really is who they are or not, I don't know. But let's see. The 7 of Cups in reverse. Last shuffle. Woo! Was it? There's the 4 of Cups, which is right here. Oh man, what was the drama, honey? I feel like you were slighted. You know, I know that the 9 of Wands is like, "Oh, I'm coming out on top. I've been fighting this for a long time, whatever." But do you see how he's like, hold on. You see how he's like looking through that little like looking glass right there, right? You see that? That is more prominent to me than anything else. And it makes me feel like you saw something. I don't know if you let this person know that you saw something. I'm not really sure. But with that 3 of Cups in reverse, it makes me feel like either A, this person was talking shit about you. B, this is somebody that was involved in a third party. Or 3, this person was just too much drama. And you weren't really about it. Because it seems like a veil has lifted or the fog has lifted. And I still think that you're disappointed. Like this little like 4 cups in reverse. Oh, like I'm over it. King of Swords. I'm like detaching from my feelings. Yeah, that's not what you really wanted, though. I don't even think that's necessarily what you want now. I want to see that death in reverse. Ooh, the world. You know what this is. You are trying so hard not to be your normal Aryan self. And I'm just let me just hear me out, right? You are trying to detach from your feelings and not snap on somebody. You are trying to close things out peacefully, but it's just really, really hard for you to drop it. Like it's really, really hard for you to drop something. So it just makes me feel like there's an attempt. It makes me feel like there's an attempt to let something go. Maybe you're trying to forgive this person for rejecting you. Maybe you're trying to forgive this person for disappointing you. You know, maybe you're just trying to detach altogether. And it's like you are trying to just like, maybe it's that you're trying to be the bigger person, which could be it, but I feel like you're having a really hard time. Okay. So now, Aries person, I'm going to speak directly to you as if you were right here with me. Okay. And you may be because this can be reversed. So let's go ahead and take a look. We have the 8 of Swords in your feelings, the the 8 of Swords for your energy. We have the Ace of Swords for your feelings, the 4 of Pentacles for how you view Aries, and we have the Page of Cups in reverse for your future actions. So you're a little stuck. I mean, you're a little stuck on stupid, and you're also trying to detach from your feelings, but I think that you want a conversation. It could be that you have an idea. This is how we can fix this. This is how we can do this. I feel like you're wanting to speak a truth, but you feel like Aries is holding back from you or being a little stubborn for whatever reason. And in the near future, you may be kind of playing the victim a little bit. You know, I'm not going to lie. You could be playing the victim, you know, you could be a little sad. Maybe it's that you don't really want to be vulnerable. I mean, I just feel like you're making it harder on yourself by thinking that you don't know what the decision should be or what choice you should make, when I feel like in your feelings you know exactly what you need to do. So let's go ahead and take a look. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. Last shuffle. The Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're like, yeah, there's the 8 of Swords again. Ace of Cups in reverse. My God, these repeating cards are kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. 8 of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse. You need to make some kind of decision. You need to get stuck out of your head. You need to get stuck in whatever mode it is that you're in. It's like you're not really doing anything. You're not really moving. You're not making any decisions. I'm not gonna lie, you know, you may be being a little bit immature at this time. All right, don't hate me, but I'm feeling like maybe you're being a little immature. Maybe you're being a little dramatic, you know, with that Page of Wands in reverse. And maybe it's for a good reason. I mean, I have no idea, because even then, I mean, maybe you feel like Aries isn't being super vulnerable with you. Maybe you feel like they're stuck on stupid. Maybe you feel like they're not being vulnerable. And I don't think that Aries is being very vulnerable. It seems like they're hurting over something. So they're trying to kind of detach from their feelings anyway. So that's probably what you're feeling. I do want to see the Ace of Swords for your feelings. Last shuffle. The Star in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Swords in reverse. Oh my God. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. So I'm just going to be honest, right? So, dude, I'm going to be real. I kind of feel like you may feel guilty for something. Ugh. I feel like you feel guilty for something because you know your personal truth and you know why something isn't being healed, or you know why maybe you really can't share something with Aries. And with that King of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who has used somebody and feels guilty about it. Okay, so whether you used Aries for, I don't know, usually the King of Pentacles in reverse is like using somebody for money or status or, popularity or to climb the ladder in some way. Usually professionally, but take it as it resonates. And you're feeling guilty about it and you know your own personal truth, but I don't know if you're afraid to speak it. Maybe that's what this is, because this pretty much talks about fear. May the truth set you free. I don't know. Then how you're viewing Aries is the Four of Pentacles. What's up, Linnea? Right, Kismet. Oh, Kismet, it's so good to have you back. All right, last shuffle. Oof. Okay. The Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, I mean, you feel, but this is basically what it is, right? You don't feel like Aries is trying to get your attention. They're holding back from doing their old tricks. If Aries was the type to, like, see you at a bar and start doing a handstand, or, start doing who knows what, a backflip, I don't know. You feel like they're not doing that anymore. You feel like they have actively decided to pull away from you for whatever reason. You may feel like they got jealous, or you may feel like they got upset, and I don't know what the truth is, but you do. That's why the Ace of Swords is in your feelings. So let's see that Page of Cups in reverse. Flip this if you guys need to. Tell me about that Page of Cups in reverse for Aries person's actions towards Aries. Last shuffle. Five of Wands in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It just feels like you're kind of letting something die. It feels like you're kind of letting something die because you don't want the ego battles, you don't want the fights, you don't, but you're kind of you're playing. I'm gonna be honest, you know, I don't know. Maybe you have a reason to. I don't know, but you're kind of playing victim a little bit, or it's like you want people to feel sorry for you. You want somebody to feel sorry for you. You're kind of acting maybe weaker than you actually are to make yourself seem less threatening. As dramatic as that sounds, but I feel like there's a little bit of a lack of maturity going on, if I may be so bold. Okay. So I did get advice for you guys. So, Aries, your advice is the soul and passion, and Aries person, you got yin. So, I don't know. I feel like this Aries with the soul and passion, I feel like this is kind of telling you to dive into the things or the people, not literally. I mean, like maybe, right? Like dive into whoever you want, but sorry. But if you feel like you have to detach from this, if this is like not bringing you a sense of happiness or peace, I mean, look at this eye, right? It has like waterfalls coming out of it. It's like crying, like that's not really passion, right? That's just like heartbreak. So it's kind of like I wonder if it's asking you to transmute that energy and change, because this is 14. This is card 14. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 equals change. So I don't know, like take that shit and transmute it. You know what I mean? Like what feeds your soul? What makes your soul feel good? If this is just making you cry all the time or making you sad, like, And then Aries person, you have yin. So this is about trusting your intuition. This is about more feminine energy, like taking a back seat a little bit. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to nurture yourself a little bit. Maybe you need to focus on your spiritual endeavors. Maybe you need to be more patient with Aries or patient with yourself. And so this isn't really about like going out and doing. This is more about just kind of like receiving and allowing things to, fall as they may. Okay. So thank you so much, Aries. I really appreciate it. I am having a 50% off sale on violettaalexis.com. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. That information is right up here. Okay. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Let me shuffle. It's pretty good, Linnea. Aggressive femmes. Yeah, it's really weird. It's hard for me to be in my feminine energy sometimes, you know. Because I always feel like because I connect feminine energy, my own feminine energy to weakness. And it's because every time I let down my guard or allow myself to be vulnerable with somebody, like they take full advantage. You know what I mean? Like they take full advantage and get on like a power trip and totally screw me over. So I feel like I have to be on a constant like survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like damn, I can't trust anybody. I can't close an eye. Gotta sleep with one eye open. You know what I'm saying? I got a bat behind my back. Like, what the hell? Oh my God. Jasmine, thank you so much for that super chat question. What's up, Blue? Last shuffle. Right? Like, no. Every time. I'm saying. I can't do it. I try. And then they try me. Like, bitch. All right. So let's see. All right, Taurus. In your energy is the Page of Wands in reverse. Your person's energy is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yikes. The Sun is in your feelings, and their feelings is the Knight of Cups. Okay. God, I hate the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's got to be my least favorite reverse king. The High Priestess in reverse for how you view your person. How they view you is the Six of Cups. Aw. They, there's very much like a childlike thing going on with you, especially with how they view you, Six of Cups. And then you got the Page of Wands in reverse and the Sun. This very like childlike energy. The Three of Cups in reverse for your actions, future actions. Their future actions is the World. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you that are just like dating this person or like seeing this person or something, I feel like it's going to get to a higher level of commitment, or there's the potential for that there. There's also some potential for the two of you maybe to make some money together potentially. Okay, I don't know if that's a thing for you guys. Page of Wands in reverse. You're a little hesitant about something in your energy. Seems like you're a little hesitant about something in your energy, but in your feelings, you have the Sun. So this person definitely makes you happy. There's something about this person that maybe brings out your inner child or brings out some kind of sense of inner joy. But the High Priestess in reverse is how you view them. So you may feel like they're hiding something or they're not like telling you everything. Like it's almost like you're suspicious. Now, future actions, you could be inviting a third party or you could be dropping a third party. This could also be you being apprehensive to come together with this person. So, Astrid, thank you so much for that super chat question. So let's see. So that's your theme is the Ten of Pentacles, which I really like. Let's take a look at that Page of Wands in reverse. Last shuffle. The Tower. What? The Two of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse. What's the Tower about? The Ace of Cups. Damn, this reminds me of what I just said about being vulnerable. The Empress, the two. Damn, this is like literally just what I said about being vulnerable. How weird is that? This is literally like just what I said about being in your feminine energy and like feeling like it's a weakness because as soon as you are, like somebody takes advantage of it, it's like you're avoiding it because you're too afraid to be vulnerable or you don't feel totally emotionally safe or supported. That is so weird. I literally like just said was talking about that. That's like what that is. It's interesting because there's love in your energy, but there's also like almost a warlike energy. It's weird because it's like you're teeter-tottering on like blowing the whole thing up or like trying to renew it or trying to start again, or it could be that you are trying to deal with a lot right now in your life and you could feel like this is something else that's like adding on to it in some way. There's a fear of being vulnerable because that Page of Wands is like, okay, I need to put something off or I'm delaying something. And then I see the Tower here and I'm like, well, okay, why? Why are we delaying? Like, what are we delaying? And then I have the Ace of Cups, which talks about vulnerability, like offering love. And then I see this here and I'm like, that's really interesting. So there's a fear in your energy. but you're also like afraid of some kind of change. Are you afraid to fully commit to something? Are you afraid to offer something? What's up, Goldie? Thank you. The sun is in your feelings. So let's talk about the sun. Last shuffle. The Eight of Swords in reverse. It's weird because it's like you're choosing them, like your heart's choosing them. Eight of Swords in reverse and the sun is here. This person brings out my inner child. This person makes me happy. This person makes me feel like I can express myself in my own authentic way. But then at the bottom, there's this like, yeah, it's fun. It's all fun and games, blah, blah, blah. But the second I let my guard down, what's going to happen? You have the High Priestess in reverse for how you see this person. Let me give this another quick shuffle here. Tell me about that High Priestess. Tell me about that High Priestess in reverse. Last shuffle. The Devil in reverse. Emperor in reverse and the Ten of Wands. Speaking of burdens, Ten of Wands could be like a burden. But there's that inner child thing. Something that you found out about this person may have made you realize like this person's a little abusive, or this person is very controlling or immature, or not as much of a man or a woman as they acted like. It's weird because it's like under the surface you feel like there's an effort, like a gallant effort being put in, but it almost feels like ulterior motives, or maybe there was a gallant effort being put in or something like that, but could have been a secret that you found out, or inside you know that something's going on. Like you feel like, or at least you feel like this person is hiding something. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Last shuffle. The Ace of Wands. What? The Seven of Cups? Wait. What's the Three of Cups in reverse again? The Hangman in reverse. It's weird because it's like there's a very strong pull or attraction that you have. It's there. Like it's you can't deny it. Like it's there, but you're not really like doing anything, or you're not trying to show it really. It's almost as if you're trying to act aloof, you know, or you're trying to not push something. Cause you're like, no. I feel like you know, you feel deluded. There's like a sexual fantasy thing going on here. The Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Devil in reverse, and the Tower. This person looks like your kryptonite, bitch. Better get it together. Better get it together. Okay. All right, Taurus's person. Hi, I'm going to speak directly to you now. Okay. So let's take a look. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse for your energy. I don't like it. Okay. A, this could mean that you are using Taurus. B, this could mean that you are being a stubborn shit. Or it could also represent that your finances aren't doing so well and you feel like you have to have this relationship in order to like better your finances or better your life. The Knight of Cups is in your feelings. So you want to express your love to Taurus. You want to give to Taurus because you look at Taurus like a soulmate. You look at them like they're sweet, they're loving, they're very maybe childlike, or you have very good memories with them. The world here is telling me that you want a new cycle with Taurus in some way. So let's take a look at that King of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that King of Pentacles in reverse. Last shuffle. Well, thank you, Lady Rainstar. Ace of Swords in reverse. You a whole ass lie. Two of Swords. Ugh. Yeah, look. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords. Nine of Wands in reverse. So, there could be some issues going on financially, or you could be being a stubborn bastard. And you are so stubborn that you're not wanting to give in to something. I kind of feel like you're not, I don't know if you're lying, but you're definitely not telling the whole truth about something. Okay. You could be lying about your finances. You could be lying about, using this person, who knows? And I find it interesting that the theme is the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about shmoney or talks about everything that you ever wanted. So I don't know. Like, you tell me, right? Then you have the Knight of Cups in your feelings. See, it's so weird because it's like you have this energy. Maybe you're just being a stubborn dick, Maybe it's not about using Taurus. What the hell is on my damn arm? Because you're clearly in love. So, you're clearly in love. And there's progress in your feelings. So it's like as more time goes on, you seem to love Taurus more. Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. It's like you feel like you guys could have something substantial here. And I also find it even more so interesting because the Ace of Pentacles is the beginning to the end. The Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So you feel like you guys could definitely have something here. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And it's just like your feelings seem to keep growing in some way. And you've come to a realization it's very hard for you to let go. So the Six of Cups for how you're viewing Taurus. Tell me about that Six of Cups. Last shuffle. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Is that you feel like Taurus is being stubborn? You may feel like Taurus has some insecurities around like competing for your attention, or if you've involved other people, you could feel like they're feeling intimidated by that, or they're feeling backed into a corner because of that or something. You may feel like they're being very stubborn in regards to you. And it's interesting because there's sweet feelings here. You're looking at them like they're being vulnerable with you, where they have been vulnerable with you, somebody you have good memories with. But the Ten of Cups in reverse, you feel like they're maybe faking something, or they're not as happy as they act, or maybe they're not as emotionally supporting you as much or something. Then we have the World here. Could have been a breakup. We have the World. Tell me about the World. Last shuffle. Death in reverse. Wow, that's interesting. That's like the opposite of what happened with Aries. It was the Death in reverse on top, and the World clarifying it. So you want to hang on, but you want to do things differently. You may end up traveling with Taurus. If you guys have had any like issues, some stress, etc., I feel like you guys are going to travel with that World and that Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you may, or maybe this is long distance. Regardless, I don't feel like you're letting go, but you're wanting a new cycle. Like, no, maybe you want to commit, right? Maybe if you're just seeing each other, maybe you want to actually get into a relationship. Maybe you guys want to move in together. I mean, I don't know, but it feels like there's something transpiring. I feel like you're up to something. So, Taurus, you have Fury, bushfires. Oh boy. Okay. That's your advice. And Taurus's person, you have Uranus. So, I'm gonna put it to you like this, Taurus. I'd be cautious. Be careful of your anger, especially my Taurus risings. You guys have Mars, Sun, Mercury, etc. in your seventh house of relationships, and you could feel like you have a partner pressuring you, or this person's pushing you, or be careful of your rage around this time. Don't say things or do things. You do have the Tower here in your energy. Don't say or do things that like you can't take back. Okay. And Taurus's person, you have Uranus. So I feel like this is saying, hey, you need to do something different. You have to do something out of the box, something that you've never done before. Like, if you've been doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting results, I would suggest like doing something out of the box, break free from the norm. And I find it funny because Uranus is in Taurus too. All right, thank you so much, Taurus. What's up, Lori? Oh, thank you. It's good to see you. What's up, Lori? All right. What's up, Cassie? All right, let's look at Gemini. Okay, let me see. Oh, thanks, Mia. All right, let's take a look, Gemini. Five of Wands in reverse for your energy. Your person is the Ten of Pentacles. The Fool in reverse for feelings for you. The Devil in reverse for their feelings. How you view your person is the Page of Swords. The Ace of Swords in reverse for how they view you. Your future actions is the Strength in reverse. Their future actions is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The theme is the High Priestess and the Two of Swords. Somebody's avoiding their intuition here. Well, you don't want the drama. You don't want none of that. You're definitely not feeling safe enough to take some kind of risk. You're not taking some kind of jump. You feel like this person is very much observing you, like kind of watching you like a hawk kind of energy. For whatever reason. Maybe they're watching your Instagram story. Maybe they're watching your Facebook. And with the Strength in reverse, there's something that's not making you feel super confident, or you feel like you can't hold back with something anymore. But somebody's definitely avoiding their intuition on something, or they're having a hard time deciding based around what their intuition is telling them. So, all right, let's see here. Thanks, Becky. All right, Five of Wands in reverse. You're welcome, Sarah. Tell me about that Five of Wands in reverse. Last shuffle. Ace of Wands in reverse. You are just not motivated at all. Yeah, the Hermit, the Chariot in reverse. You're kind of like chilling back doing your own thing. You're not really making any moves. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It feels like I don't want to say you're scared, but you may be a little apprehensive. Let me put it like that. Because the Chariot in reverse is kind of like represents fear a little bit. Okay. It could kind of represent like a cowardice. I'm not saying you're being cowardly. Okay. But you're kind of like, ugh, maybe you have every reason to, maybe just like that. I'm not dealing with that. It could be that, but you're not you're like, ugh, God, no. Like you rather be alone. That's what I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but you're in this mode of like, I'd rather be alone. That is your vibe. I'd rather be alone than be with you, at least right now, right? Just for this week. Maybe a little bit next week. Um, let's see. The Fool in reverse in your feelings. What's up, Alyssa? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, goodness gracious. So this is making me feel like you're having a come to Jesus moment. You know what I mean? Like you're having this moment where you're like, no, I'm not doing this. Thank you, Aaliyah, for the super chat question. The Fool in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like, I'm not doing this. This makes me feel like shit about myself. This is like somebody who feels like crap about themselves. This is like somebody who's not willing to take a risk because of how much they feel like they have to betray their sense of self-worth and self-value in order to get somebody's attention. Because at the end of the day, you're like, no, I'm confident, I'm gorgeous, I'm handsome. I don't need to chase anybody. Why should I have to do that? That's kind of where your energy's at. I can't blame you if that's the case, you know. The Page of Swords is here. And this is how you view this person. So let's see. What's that Page of Swords? Last shuffle. You feel like they're just talking to other people. And you're like, you know, have you seen me? Like, I don't get it. Some of you, you know, you feel like they're talking to other people. You feel like this person is totally fucking delusional. You know, excuse my French. You feel like they're delusional. Or you feel like they're always trying to find something out. Or you feel like they're keeping their options open. You feel like they're delusional about something. I'm going to put one more for that. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You just feel like they stay stuck in this deluded frame of mind, whatever that may mean. Maybe they feel like you're always going to be there. Maybe they feel like you're always just going to totally delude yourself into always coming back to their BS, or, you know, who knows? Maybe they think they're the hottest shit since sliced bread. I mean, I don't know, but you're just like, no. Because it's almost like this person has made you kind of betray your own sense of self-worth and self-value. And it's like, for what? Then we have the Strength energy, but it's in reverse, and that's for your future actions. So let's see. Last shuffle. The Hermit. Yeah, you're just not feeling confident in this. Yeah, this is, see, because Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. You're like, I just feel like I'm waiting on the other shoe to drop, and it's driving me crazy. That's what it makes you feel like. Yeah, Four of Pentacles is behind that Three of Wands. You're not doing shit because this is stressing you out. And you're like, I just know. Like, it's like that Hermit is telling me that you know who you are. But I feel like, you know, what is that song by Selena Gomez? I had to lose you to love me or something like that. That's what it feels like. Your advice message is clarity, mountain. I kind of feel like this is saying, like, you don't have to go the distance or strain yourself to be able to know the truth. And I feel like this High Priestess and this Two of Swords is very telling, because this tells me that you're having an intuitive hit about something, or you have, and like maybe you've annoyed it, or it could be that your intuition is telling you to avoid this. And you have six, this is card 16. 6 plus 1 equals 7. That's a very like spiritual number. In numerology, people who are sevens are very smart. They're very intelligent. So this is like, you know, use your wits about you, you know? Don't just stick around just to like keep the peace, right? Now, I'm going to speak to your person, Gemini, directly. Hi, Gemini's person. I'm going to speak to you as if you are sitting right here. Okay. So, and maybe you are. And this could also be reversed. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see. You have the 10 of Pentacles in your energy for Gemini. So you're showing up like you want commitment. Maybe you're already committed. I don't know. The Devil in reverse is telling me that you feel like something's toxic, or you know that it is, even if it's your own behavior, and you feel like Gemini's lying about something, or you feel like they won't communicate, or you feel like they're not being very clear with you. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for your future actions, maybe you're not like wasting your time, or maybe you feel like you've wasted your time and you're not investing anymore. So let's take a look at that 10 of Pentacles. Oh, Lori, thank you. Oh, come on now. Gemini's person. I feel like you're dealing with somebody from the past, and you keep going back to somebody from the past. And I feel like it's a third party situation. It's interesting because you're showing up in this energy of like, oh, I want to commit, I want to be committal, but I feel like there is somebody that you keep going back to. I feel like there's somebody else, is basically what it comes down to. Now, if for certain there's absolutely nobody else, then that could be because you've decided to drop somebody. Okay. But I don't know. Let me pull one more. Give me one more on that 10 of Pentacles. Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody you kept going back to. Did you keep involving a third party, or did you keep involving yourself in drama? Like, what is it? Because it's showing me that Gemini doesn't want any drama, and it's showing me that you keep going back to it. So I don't know. The Devil in reverse for your feelings. The Seven of Wands in reverse. The the Three of Wands, the Five. So, dude, you know, if you like made Gemini compete for you or something like that, and they stopped, if you have invited somebody else into the relationship, if you had somebody on the side, anything like that, you know why Gemini has given up, or you're very well aware of why they're not competing for you. And I feel like you're feeling kind of maybe slighted by that, or maybe even abandoned by that, or you're also waiting on the other shoe to drop, and not in the best, You're waiting for Gemini to drop the other shoe. Like, I don't know if you're waiting on Gemini to say something. So, let's see that Ace of Swords in reverse for how you see Gemini. The Death card. Ooh. There's more than just two people here. And I'm a little confused on whose side it's coming from. It feels like it's coming on your side, but I don't know. Gemini, real quick, for some of you, if you did have a couple of options, you could have just told everybody to go F themselves. And I feel like you guys are very much going to do that around the full moon in Gemini. Because if it's hitting your first house, especially if your first house, then it's going to affect your seventh house. And so for some of you, you're definitely getting ready to say F everybody. Okay. Anyway, Gemini's person, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Death card for how you're viewing Gemini. So this is a sense of you may be feeling like Gemini's doing some changes, some transformations, and you feel like they're not talking to you about it, or you feel like maybe you feel like they're lying about an ending. Maybe you feel like Gemini ended things with you or tried to dip out, and you feel like they're lying about it. Like, yeah, whatever, they're going to come back as of their ego, or, maybe you just feel like they have legitimately ended things and they're not talking to you. So then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for your future actions. Last shuffle. The Hangman. You're not doing anything. You look kind of heartbroken. You feel left out. You look heartbroken. You're not doing anything at all. You feel like you don't even really have perspective, or maybe you're trying to get perspective. Maybe you're kind of trying to drop the ball because you're trying to see something from Gemini's perspective in some way. Interesting. And Gemini's person. So you got fire for your advice, and this is about confidence, optimism, passion, bravery. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of wondering here, if you want something to happen, I feel like you're going to have to be the one that initiates something. You're going to have to be confident enough to kind of light that candle, light that fire, and make things happen, you know? Otherwise, put it out, Anyway. All right. Thank you, Gemini. And Gemini's person. All right, let's see. Let's move on to Cancer. What's up, Dimple? Well, let's see. Show me Cancers. Show me Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Show me Cancers. Cancer and their person, please. Show me Cancer and their person. Cancer and their person. Let's see. My daughter's a Cancer moon. And it shows. Right, Cancer, and your energy towards your person is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Their energy is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Your feelings are is the Justice card. Their feelings is the Two of Swords. How you view them is the Strength in reverse. How they view you is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Your future actions is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Their future actions is the Ace of Wands. The theme for this reading is the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse, which kind of makes me wonder if someone was being really selfish and someone can't get over it, or somebody just is not changing, somebody maybe is not evolving. It's just all about them all the time. Cancer, the Seven of Wands in reverse for your feelings makes me, or excuse me, for your energy shows me that you're kind of backing down, or maybe you're feeling intimidated by this person, or you're just not competing for something, or you're not really defending yourself with something anymore. The Justice is telling me that there's some kind of decision that you feel like you need to make. Maybe you want to up level the commitment. I mean, I don't know, but you're trying to do the right thing is what this makes me feel like. The Strength in reverse is showing me that you feel like this person is, maybe a little egoic. Maybe you feel like they're not super confident. Maybe you feel like they're insecure. The Seven of Swords in reverse tells me that you're either confessing something that you did wrong, or this can be about you trying to play things a little bit smarter than you have been, whatever that means for you. Okay. Or it's that you feel like you have to do something for you instead of like you and this person. So it's like choosing yourself can be the Seven of Swords in reverse at times. So let's take a look at that Seven of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's interesting. The Star, the Four of Wands in reverse. If you guys have had some kind of breakup or if there's some kind of like instability or insecurity or feeling unwelcomed, or you unwelcoming this person, I feel like there's going to be some healing or some hope around that. I don't like this in this energy. It makes me feel like you're giving away your power, in some way. I hate to say that, but it's like you're kind of giving away your power, and nothing's really changing. Like how you've been doing things in this relationship or in this connection, it seems to be going the same way. Some of you could be keeping a secret just because the High Priestess in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's not for all of you. For some of you, could be keeping a secret, but you're too scared to like admit it, so you're just kind of staying stuck on stupid. For others of you, you are giving your power away. You're not like reaching your full potential because you keep going in like a cycle with this person. Okay. I hate to say that. The Justice for your feelings. Tell me about the Justice card, please. Last shuffle. The Five of Wands. Ooh. The Six of Wands, the Five of Cups in reverse. Give me one more on that Justice. Four of Wands in reverse. Interesting. A lot of wand energy. All right. So for some of you, you want to take this to a higher level of commitment. You want to be able to let go of the past and have success with that, right? You want to be able to forgive and forget. You want to be able to apologize and move on, or whatever it is, right? For some of you, you may be trying to do the right thing, but you could be having a hard time doing so. Whether that's like fully committing, I don't know. You could be having a hard time also staying balanced because you could feel like there's something about this connection that is constantly triggering your insecurities and making you fucking snap, and then like nothing gets resolved really. But like that, I feel like that's what you want though. You want things to be resolved, but there's something about this person that keeps triggering your ego or keeps triggering your temper. The Strength in reverse for how you view this person. Tell me about the Strength in reverse. Last shuffle. Ooh, the Ten of Swords in reverse. So do you feel like it's this person that won't let something go? Mm. If you guys broke up or you guys have had breakups or whatever, you may feel like this is somebody who has played the victim in some way, okay? Um, you know, whether that's true or not, I don't know. I don't care. I'm just telling you. You may feel like this person will not let go of their own ego. you feel like this person is not evolving when it comes to their ego or their pride. Whether that's true or not, I'm just saying how you see it. But you feel like they will not let go of their ego. You feel like it's their ego or their pride that will not allow them to evolve or get over something. Okay. Or maybe they won't take accountability. I mean, I don't know, right? Then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse for your future actions. Tell me about that Seven of Swords in reverse, please. Slash shuffle. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh my god, what is this? Ooh. Can I get one more? Mm. Okay. I got a couple of scenarios, right? Either you're going to drop a truth bomb of something that you have been holding back, like some kind of confession, and it's really going to piss this person off. And you may hear some words. Uh, or it's either you are trying to not be, if you're like a very jealous person or possessive or something like that, you are trying to use your head instead of your feelings by getting like uptight and pissed off, you know, and letting this person trigger you. You were trying very hard. That's what it feels like. Like you were trying not to let this person trigger you. And for some of you, you are simply confessing something that you did wrong. Okay. Okay. All right. Woo. All right, Cancer's person. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I'm going to speak to you directly as if you were sitting right here, and you very well may be. Keep in mind the roles can be reversed. All right. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse for your feelings. Excuse me, for your energy. I keep doing that. The Two of Swords for your feelings. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse for how you view this person. And the Ace of Wands for your future actions. So you may be not feeling super emotional or emotionally supported at this time. Maybe you're trying to act like everything's fine and it's really not. The Two of Swords in your feelings tells me you're having a hard time making a decision about the connection or you're avoiding something. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse for how you view this person. This person could be either broken up with you or you're not really sure if you can see this person long term. Cancer, right? Or whoever's on the top. The Ace of Wands shows me that either you're starting brand new with Cancer, or you're starting brand new with someone else, or you're inspired to do something. Okay, so we'll obviously have to see. This could also represent sex, so who knows, right? So let's see. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Judgment. Wow. The Ten of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands. Well, I mean, from what it looks like, if you guys did have a breakup, if you guys had some kind of emotional disconnect, if you feel like you weren't supportive or weren't being supported, you still want to reconcile that. I don't feel like you want to let this go. I feel like you're trying to renew this connection is what it looks like to me. I feel like you're waiting for things to get easier. I feel like you're trying to take, because you're hurt, it looks like you're hurting over something a little bit, and you're waiting on things to get a little bit easier. Like, oh, when is this going to get easier? Like, when is it going to, that's what it looks like to me. But you want to reconcile this, or you want to keep pushing with this, and it's in your energy to do so. Maybe you want to, hang out with this person, or who knows, about Cancer. And then the Two of Swords in your feelings. So tell me about the Two of Swords. The Four of Cups. You're a little disappointed by something, This could be at a distance for some of you. Because it's showing me that maybe there was a conversation that you guys had. It could have been like an apology, maybe, or a discussion about the past that really make you sad or made you regretful or something like that. Maybe they were regretful. Who knows? But you seem to, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. This is like a Julie. Thank you so much for the super chat question. Jungle, thank you so much for the super chat question. I'm not gonna lie. This is like a very. It can represent like a lack of gratitude for something. All right, but I feel like you are just, it doesn't really feel like you're happy with something. I need one more on that, unfortunately. The Seven of Wands in reverse. It's weird because you both are kind of showing up as like being intimidated or kind of like being avoidant or giving your power away. Some of you are at a loss sometimes, like you're not really sure what to do or how to maneuver through this. It seems like there's a lot of past stuff going on. Like there's a lot of past stuff going on that doesn't feel good. And I don't know if you regret something or you're feeling sad about something, but for some of you, you are wanting to reconcile with this person, like especially if you live at a distance. What's up, Anna? Thank you so much. Hey, Pinky. Thank you. So I don't know. Let's see. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse for how you view Cancer. So tell me about that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Yikes. So you feel like this person smothers you sometimes. You feel like Cancer smothers you sometimes, or you feel like Cancer has really, really low self-esteem, and so you feel like they overcompensate in some way, or you feel like they can get in their masculine energy. You know, Empress in reverse can be like a little masculine sometimes, and in combination with the Sun, but you feel like it's because they have a lack of confidence. You feel like you feel like Cancer doesn't really know if they want to be with you, or maybe they keep juggling back and forth and just juggling on whether or not they want to be with you, or you may feel like they've dropped this altogether, or they're not really committing to you like you want them to, or something like that, or you guys just had some kind of breakup. Thank you, Jungle. The Ace of Wands for your future actions. Ace of Wands for future actions. Last shuffle. Oh, okay. Well, I need one more for that Ace of Wands, please. The Star. Well, you still gonna do it, aren't you? It looks like you're still trying to show up. It still feels like you're trying to take action. You definitely want to have sex with Cancer. You know, I'm not trying to be crass, but you definitely want to have sex with Cancer. You know, even if you don't get the response that you want, you know, it's like you're still showing up, you know. Like it's so this is really cute. The Lovers, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. It kind of makes me feel like you're like serenading Cancer. You're like trying to, you know, sweep them off their feet in some way. So I feel like you want to work on this, but you feel like Cancer is like, you know, Cancer, you have silence. Interesting. This is card 34. 4 plus 3 equals 7. This is also telling you to be smart. And I feel like you being more quiet than trying to get an answer or trying to get answers or trying to listen to all the crazy voices in your head. I feel like you need to be alone for a little bit and really like gather your thoughts in some way. Um when you have a conversation with this person, Cancer, if you're not really certain about them, I want you to, like, if they're talking to you and they're waiting on a response, like, don't respond like the first 3 times they wait for your response. Eventually they'll be honest with you, like they'll talk more and you know what I mean. Anyway, just a psychology trick. And then Cancer's person, you have mutable for your what's up, Ella? Thank you so much for the super chat question. You have mutable for your advice, which talks about surrender, fluidity, welcoming change. So this is asking you to be a little flexible when it comes to the situation. Any stubbornness, it's got to go, you know, basically. So thank you so much. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Cancer's person. I do have a 50% off sale on my website right now, which is violettalexis.com. Make sure that you guys book with me. All right, let's see. Let's move on to Leos. Show me Leo in their person. Show me Leo and their person, please. Show me Leo and their person. Okay. All right, Leo. Show me Leo and their person. In your energy, Leo is the moon in reverse. In your person's energy is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Could be dealing with another fire sign for some of you, or a Pisces. In your feelings is the Justice in reverse. Libra, and their feelings is the High Priestess in reverse. We have Pisces again. How you view them is the Magician. We have Virgo. Wow, lots of major arcanas. Something's destined here. The way you're viewing them is the Magician, Virgo, Gemini. Two of Pentacles in reverse for how they view you. Your future actions is the King of Swords, Aries, Leo, excuse me, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and their future actions is the Two of Cups in reverse. The theme for this is the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like there are some serious feelings that are not being expressed or that are going to be expressed in some way. So with that moon in reverse, I'm kind of feeling like you're trying to trust yourself more. Anything that you have been keeping down, any uncomfortable situation, any uncomfortable conversations, any uncomfortable feelings, it feels like you're getting ready to just release that and trust yourself more. The Justice in reverse for your feelings, you feel like you're being done dirty, or maybe you felt like you fucked up somewhere. The Magician, or you feel like something's out of balance. The Magician for how you view this person. So you feel like this is somebody who can pretty much make anything happen. You know, reverse the roles if you need to, but you feel like this person can make anything happen. Like, you may feel like they're a bit of a trickster, but the Magician is in reverse, so I can't say anything negative about it. Of course, we'll have to clarify, but you feel like this person has a lot of talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. It's like you feel like they hold all of this power, and it's like, I don't know what they're doing with it, but you feel like they have a lot of it. We have the King of Swords in reverse for your future action. So this could be you manipulating or gaslighting a situation, to be fair. You could be giving the silent treatment as a manipulation tactic. You could be being a little relentless with trying to find something out or with what you're saying. So let's go ahead and take a look at that moon in reverse. Oh, shoot. Did I not change it? Oh, my God. Whoopsie. Chocolate gem. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have a mod. Sorry, guys. All right. So let's see. All right. Show me the moon. Oh, no, I do have a mod. Lori's here. Yay. All right. Tell me about that moon in reverse. Last shuffle. The 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it feels like you're getting ready to say something. Oof. Ooh. Leo. Pinky, thank you so much for the super chat question. All right, you ready for this? This may be reversed, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't help how the cards lie. All right, you just gotta take it as it resonates and flip the rules if you need to. Ugh. All right, so I'm just gonna say it. You're doing too much. You know, you're doing a little bit too much. It's like you very much want some kind of control over a situation. You could be being a little pushy. You know, it's not good, and it's because you feel out of balance, and that's this Justice in reverse is kind of solidifying it anyway. You know, I feel like there are things that you want to get off your chest, but at the same time, I feel like you're kind of maybe being a little bit emotionally impulsive, I want to say. I think that there are some fears that you're having, and I feel like you're not hiding them as much as maybe you think you are. And I don't even really know if you want to be honest, but you're making things harder on yourself than you need to. It's like you're trying too much to control a situation when it's going to drive you absolutely insane. And it is with that moon in reverse. You know, it is driving you insane. It's like you're trying to be too domineering or too controlling, or like you're trying to prove a point, and it's kind of like gonna F you in the end. So just be cautious. Let's go ahead and take a look at your feelings with that Justice. Ooh, man, man, man. All right. The Chariot, the Fool. So what you really want is a new beginning. You want to be able to let go of baggage. You want to be able to let go of fears. You want to be able to, which you're showing on the surface, all your fears. In your feelings, I mean, it doesn't really get any better, you know, with the Justice in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, my God, maybe you're super paranoid about a third party. Maybe you have a third party and you're super paranoid that they're going to find out about it. You know, it's like you're totally mentally off kilter. And I say mentally because the Hermit is mercurial energy because it's Virgo. And so it's like, you know, this is like a mentally you are off kilter. You feel like nobody understands you, or because of your, I mean, this is what you're feeling. Like you're feeling paranoid or you're feeling mentally unstable in some way, which is causing rifts in your relationships. So it's like you have to ask yourself, like, what is making you feel this way and how can you get to the root of the problem? I want to go ahead and take a look at that magician. Tell me about that magician for how Leo views their person. Last shuffle. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I mean, damn, you were like super concerned. Give me one more on that magician. The Ace of Cups in reverse. It's very interesting to me because you feel like this person can do anything. You feel like they have a lot of potential. You feel like they have all the potential in the world. They could just, if they wanted to, they could. But the one thing they can't do is trust you. That's the one thing they can't do, right? Because I want to explain something, right? So the magician has everything, right? He has the wand, right, which is the fire element. He has the Ace of Pentacles, which is the earth element. He has the Ace of Cups, which is the water element. He has the Ace of Swords, which is the air element, right? I find it funny that both what we have here is the water element, which is what? Emotions, right? Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, both in reverse. And maybe you feel like this is the one thing that this person can't do for you or can't create and make it into reality. And what it's doing is it's stressing you the fuck out, you know? It's stressing you out. But I mean, that's the thing about trust. You know, it has to be earned, especially if you're dealing with somebody. Let's say this person is an overthinker. I'm not saying that they are. Let's just for an example. If this person is an overthinker and you really want to be with this person, you have to learn patience. You have to learn patience and you have to learn understanding. And the only way that you're going to learn understanding is by understanding yourself at a deep level. You know that saying, we can only meet people as far as we met ourselves. Well, that is the absolute truth. That's why some people are a vibrational match and other people are not, you know? So, you know, if that's why like when I see like you know, let me put it like this, right? So if you have a big age difference, let's say it's like a 20-year age difference, right? You know, a lot of the times, not all the time, because there are some younger people that have been through a lot in their lives, okay? But if somebody is dating, let's say somebody that's 20, 30 years older than them, okay? Let's go real crazy. It's going to be very awkward because you guys aren't going to have that much to relate about, right? Because it's like how much experience does that younger person actually have, and you know, how far have they actually gotten to meet themselves and who they are on an internal level, compared to the person who's 20, 30 years older, right? And this is just an example, okay? But you know what I mean? So, I mean, how far have you met you? Because I'm feeling like there's a lot of insecurities, there's a lot of fears, there's a lot of uh uh emotional reactions, you know, that you're having. We all have them. But it's like find the root of the problem because it feels like you're trying so hard to control something. That's not that it's slipping away. So then we have the King of Swords in reverse for your future actions. And thank you, Caleb. Two of Swords in reverse. Interesting. The Two of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Give me one more on the King of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Wands. Hmm. This is giving like fears. This is like you being afraid to make a decision. So it's interesting because instead of because it seems like what you want to do is show up as the King of Swords in the upright. But you feel like you can't do that, so you're like reverting back to immaturity. Not that there's anything wrong with the Knight of Wands, but he's not a king, and the Knight of Wands is not a queen, and is certainly not the Empress or the Emperor. So it almost feels like you're reverting back to some kind of weird emotion or some kind of like weird behavior because like you have to, there's work that you have to do on yourself. I hope I'm making sense to you. All right. So, hello, Leo's person. I'm going to speak directly to you now. Okay. So we do have the Knight of Wands in reverse for your energy, the High Priestess in reverse for your feelings, Two of Pentacles in reverse for how you view Leo, and the Two of Cups in reverse for your future actions. So, you know, you may feel a little lost. You may feel a little inconsistent. You may not even trust your intuition when it comes to Leo. You look at Leo like either A, they're juggling, or they don't know what they want, or they don't know who they are. The Two of Cups in reverse shows me that you're disconnecting or you're feeling some form of disconnect. So let's take a look at that Knight of Wands for your energy. The Five of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse with the Four of Cups. Well, um, you know, I mean, this could definitely represent like a lack of gratitude a little bit, you know, and maybe you have that, you know, I don't know. Or maybe it's just that you feel rejected, you feel disappointed, you don't feel emotionally supported, you're just not really happy with anything that's going on. And so now this is resulting in you kind of just like a chicken with its head cut off, or just kind of chasing your tail, or not really doing anything at all, not even fighting, not even arguing, you know, just kind of like there. Maybe at times you feel like you have to go out of your way to get this person's attention, to get Leo's attention in some way. You know, like, why does it have to be such a fight? Why do I have to do this to get here? Why does it have to go this far just to get this result, right? When I feel like what really wants to be communicated is just love and feelings. The High Priestess in reverse for your feelings. Pleasure Pop Princess, thank you. The Nine of Cups. Interesting. It's everything you want and nothing that you want at the same time. The Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles makes me feel like there's something that's not up to your standard. You may feel that very deeply, but at the same time, it checks off all the boxes. At the same time, you don't trust that it does. So now what, right? So now what? There may have been an ending, right? Maybe you raised your standards because of that ending. Maybe it's, you know, hard for you to let go of the potential of the connection. But at the same time, you're kind of at this point where you're like, okay, well, maybe I just need to focus on me and like do what makes me happy. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse for how you're viewing Leo. The Justice in reverse. Well, I mean, that's showing up in Leo's feelings. So I feel like you're very intuitively connected to Leo. You know, you may feel like you can read Leo like a book, but you feel like they're totally off kilter. You know, maybe you feel like they try to do the right thing and they, you know, shit the bed. You know what I mean? You may feel like there's a big lack of confidence in regards to how Leo acts, and like, even if Leo's a man, right? Even if this person up here, up top, whoever this person is up top, you may, even if like this person is a man, let's say this person is a man, okay? And you feel like they want to be seen as so masculine that they almost overexert themselves to the point of where they're actually coming off as quite overly emotional and feminine. And you're like, okay, well, you tried, right? It's like that. It's because you feel like they're trying to prove something. You feel like they're trying to prove something. Then we have the Two of Cups in reverse, and this is for your future actions. Okay, I'm not taking all those. Last shuffle. The Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers and the Ace of Swords in reverse. You just seem to be going with the flow. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse is like, I'll just follow your lead. You know, like, you want to be the leader, lead. You know, that it's something like that. That's what it feels like. And I feel like you're trying to, this is like higher self stuff. Okay, this may be like a twin flame or like some kind of very, very, very strong soulmate. But you are just like, I don't know, like, there's something where maybe you're feeling misunderstood, and maybe you just feel like, well, in time. So it's like you're letting go of the wheel. Leo, your advice is solidity, inner core. So this is about being more solid within self. What are the aspects of yourself that you need to work on, and how can you unite those aspects in order to become a stronger person? Like, it's about something that you need to reconcile with yourself. Like, you need to free yourself from something. You see that dove there? And then the second person, or Leo's person, you have the sun, which represents Leo. So maybe you're Leo, you know, maybe this is reversed. But this is just saying, like, just be you, dude. Like, don't like, I'm not saying don't make improvements, but like, you know, that saying, like, don't change for anybody. You know, I kind of want to give that to you. It doesn't mean don't make improvements. That's not what I'm saying. But make sure that when you are with somebody, make sure that you are embodying your full and honest God truth, you know? Make sure that you can truly be yourself around somebody. Otherwise, it's an inauthentic relationship, I assure you. Okay. So thank you so much, Leo. Make sure that you book with me at www.violettalexis.com. There's a 50% off sale until this weekend. Okay. All righty. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Lori. There she is. All right. Let's do Virgo. All right. Show me Virgo and their person. Show me Virgo and their person. Show me Virgo and their person. There's some names I don't recognize in here today, and that's pretty cool. Love my regulars, but it's nice to have some new newbies, some new dragons. All right, let's see. All right, Virgo. Let's take a look at you and your person. Flip the roles if you guys need to, okay? In your feelings, Virgo, is the 5 of Cups. Yikes. In your person's feelings is the 4 of Cups. God, double yikes. In, in the energy, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse for your feelings. And your person's feelings is the Page of Wands in reverse. How you view your person is the Page of Swords in reverse. How they view you is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Your future actions is the Queen of Cups. And their future actions is the 8 of Swords. The Chariot in reverse and the 8 of Cups is the theme. So this could be somebody too afraid to walk away. Somebody that doesn't want to walk away. You know, there could be a fear here. Absolutely. Give me a second here. Oh my God, I'm playing horror music in my freaking ear and it's just like not working for me. Like usually like all about it, but not today. What's up, Rosie? Yes, I love Virgo risings. All right, so your energy, Virgo, is the 5 of Cups. Could be some sadness. Maybe you miss somebody. Maybe you regret something. Maybe you're sad about something. And your feelings, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm feeling more confusion. You're viewing your person as a Page of Swords in reverse. You could feel like they're making assumptions about you that are just not true. Or you could feel like they're being immature, talking shit about you, you know, whatever it is. Queen of Cups, your feelings aren't changing, though. Your feelings are still there. So let's go ahead and take a look at that 5 of Cups. The 10 of Wands. It feels like you're carrying a pretty heavy burden here. There may be some jealousy or some anger that's coming from you that's making you feel like the relationship is out of whack or imbalance in some way. There may be some kind of past situation, either that you committed or this person did, that feels like a heavy load. But it seems like you're carrying it well, whatever it is. You know, it's like you're wearing it well, as cringe as that is to say. You do have this 2 of Pentacles in reverse for your feelings towards your person. So tell me about that. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Last shuffle. The Moon. Whew. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's interesting because it's almost like you're just allowing a cycle to repeat. Like you're just, like it. You know, it's like it. You know, it's kind of, and I feel like there are some things that you don't trust, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about this person, whatever it is, some things that you're harboring. Once again, there's a lot of emotional things going on here, and it's like you're having a hard time letting it go. Maybe sometimes you feel like you got to drop it. Sometimes you don't really know. You know? Oh my God, that rhymed. No big deal, guys. The Page of Swords in reverse for how you view your person could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 5 of Wands in reverse. I need one more for that, please. 7 of Wands in reverse. Got Cancer as well. Cancer and Pisces. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie. You feel like this person's being a bit of a pussy. Like you feel like they're. It's interesting because you feel like they're being a coward in some way, but you may feel like You may feel like this person is keeping a truth from you in some way, like hiding something maybe. Like you feel like they're hiding something. It's weird because it feels like you like so let's say that this person made an assumption about you. Okay, let's just say that, right? Let's just say this person made an assumption about you. And then, like, as soon as you go to confront it, they're like, oh, no, 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 I don't want to, you know, or something like that. Or maybe you feel like this person's like lying, you know, but like they know the truth, but they're just too afraid to be honest. What's up, Power of the P? Thanks, baby. The Queen of Cups is here for your actions, for your future actions. The Page of Pentacles. So you're giving them something substantial. The Two of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, it seems like you're taking a chance. Like you're risking something, you know? It seems like you're somebody that wants to take it to the next level, or you're somebody that wants to fully commit. You're somebody that sees a future with them, but there are some like emotional things or past things that you're still harboring that you just that rub you the wrong way, I guess you could say. Give me one more on that Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse. Oh my God. Was it a third party? See, I don't know if it's you with the third party or if it's this person. If there was a third party, or it could have just been like drama, or feeling like maybe you can't trust this person enough to like hang out with them or be around them, or maybe putting off the desire to want to do that. So, Virgo's person, I'm going to speak directly to you now. We have the Four of Cups in your energy, the Page of Wands in reverse for your feelings. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse for how you view Virgo. And then we have the Eight of Swords for your future actions. So to me, it seems like you're kind of outwardly showing, or you outwardly are going to show Virgo that you're disappointed or you're not happy with how things are going, how things are going, how things have been going, how things went. The Four of Cups can also represent like a lack of gratitude. And with the Page of Wands in reverse in your feelings, you could be feeling a little bit of animosity, or you could be feeling like you're needing to delay something or put something off, or you could even be feeling a little immature. You know, this could be like a very immature energy if put together. And you kind of feel like Virgo is just like following your lead or going with the flow, or you could feel like Virgo is kind of like um, uh, uh, um, a short fuse at times, or you feel like they say things to trigger you, or you feel like they're easily triggered with the Eight of Swords here in the end for your future actions. It's like you're not really making a valid decision about something. You're just kind of like sitting there not really sure which way to go. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Four of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You feel like nothing's really changing. You feel like nothing is changing, and you seem to be frustrated because you kind of gave in to something, or you're at a point where at times you feel like giving up. You maybe you don't feel appreciated, but this is more like somebody who's not appreciating somebody or something else. And it could be because you feel like things aren't really changing, or you're wanting more of control of a situation and you feel like you don't have it for whatever reason. And at times you feel like you have to overcompensate, or you feel like you have to sacrifice who you are to appease this person. And then we have the Page of Wands in your feelings. The Four of Cups in reverse. How interesting is that? I mean, in your feelings, I would say it's even worse. You know, Courtney Renee, thank you so much for the super chat question. And Power of the Pete, thank you so much for the super chat question. I'm not gonna lie, you're being a little bit of a twerp. Like you're like nothing is ever good enough, or you know there's always something to complain about, or You know, and it's like you want to be in control, or you feel like you are in control. You feel like you're leading in some way, but at the same time there's such an air of immaturity around it. It's like hard to buy it. You know what I mean? Page of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. It's like, ooh, you know, it's, I mean, it's like you may feel like you have something under control, but at the same time, it's like sandwiched by an adolescent mind frame. I know that sounds weird, but that's anyway. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe you're trying to stay in control of it, like if you make assumptions, or I don't know. The Knight of Swords in reverse for how you sorry, for how you guys view Virgo. Why is that Knight of Swords in reverse there? The Six of Cups in reverse. The Magician and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, this reminds me of, was it the Leo read or the Cancer read? This reminds me of the Leo read a little bit. So I mean, this is Virgo, right? The Magician is Virgo and Gemini. So, I mean, as Virgo showing up as their major arcana, I feel like you view Virgo in their power, but it's interesting because you feel like they won't uh like plant a solid seed with you for some reason. Maybe they don't trust you. Maybe they, you know, don't feel like this can go the distance. Maybe you guys wanted to go into business together and they're like, yeah, no, I'm not planting that seed. You know, it's something like that because you feel like Virgo is triggered by a past memory between the two of you. And it could also be that you feel like Virgo's being immature. So maybe you're matching energy, but it feels more like you're looking at Virgo like they're triggered by something. And so now they don't trust you. And you know, they could, if they wanted to, like they could reach out, they could call, they could plant an actual seed with you, right? But it's like they're not, it almost feels like they're not setting something in stone. The Eight of Swords for future actions. Oof. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus. Oh man, you're kind of stuck on stupid. You don't really know if you should keep giving to this or if you should end this, or if this has already been ended, if this has been over, whether or not you should keep it there. Can you tell me more about this? The Four of Wands. Yeah, do I ask them out? Do I keep it dead? Do I keep it dead, or do I commit further? What do I, that's kind of like where you're at a little bit. Why? The Four of Swords, because you feel like you need to heal, or maybe you feel like you need to practice some form of indifference to make yourself happy. Like maybe you want like more peace in your life. Virgo, you got expansion north. So this is about actually focusing on your purpose and like keep continuously moving forward and making sure that you are implementing the most growth possible. And then Virgo's person, you have Cancer. So this is about being nurturing, comforting, protection, loving, taking care of your emotions, being a nurturing partner, being nurturing to yourself. What makes you feel comfortable? What will you and won't will you not put up with, you know? I would do what makes you feel safe. And also it's asking you to also be in that like Cancerian energy of like loving, caring, etc. Or maybe somebody here is a Cancer. I don't know. All right, thank you so much, Virgo. All right, let's see. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and take a break and I will be right back. I will be right back, you guys. Okay? Whoops. Sorry about that. All right. Hi. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. All right, let's move on to Libra. All right, Libra. Okay. In your energy, Libra, is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Your person's energy is the Four of Cups in reverse. In your feelings is the Eight of Wands, and your person's feelings is the Page of Wands in reverse. How you view your person is the Ten of Swords. How they view you is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Hangman for your future actions. The Eight of Swords for their future actions. The theme is the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Maybe you guys are trying to come together. Maybe there's a reconciliation of some sort. Maybe there's a higher level of commitment. So the Seven of Swords in reverse in your energy, this could be you like maybe confessing something. Some of you have a guilty conscience. Reverse it if you need to. The Eight of Wands is in your feelings, which tells me maybe there's something you want to talk about. For some of you, if this is long distance, maybe you're feeling like you want to go see this person. I do feel like there's a truth that you're trying to express. For some of you, if it's not a guilty conscience, it could be you trying to play something smarter than you have been before. The Ten of Swords is how you view your person, however. So you could have felt like they ended something with you, or you could have felt like there was some form of betrayal. The Hangman is telling me that you're kind of sitting back. It's like you're kind of chilling. I feel like these two are tied together with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Hangman. It feels like those two are tied together. It feels like you're kind of hanging back and laying low to try to figure something out or see something from a different person. Oh, Mojo, thank you so much. So let's go ahead and take a look, yeah? Alrighty. Seven of Swords in reverse for your energy. Last shuffle. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This kind of is making me feel like you're getting in this place where you feel like you need to do something for yourself. Like maybe where you were very focused on this connection or this relationship before, you're kind of getting to this point where you're like, I just need to focus on me and not focus so much about the discontentment that I have in this connection or that I've had in this connection, or focus so much on the breakup if there was one, because there's still love here, right? It's like no love lost necessarily, but something isn't panning out in the way that you had initially wanted it to. So you're getting to this point where you're like, well, I'm just gonna focus on me or what have you. Then we have the Eight of Wands, and this is what's going on in your feelings for this person. So tell me about the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, like I said, Dolce, thank you so much. Power of the P, thank you guys so much for the super chat question. The Page of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands. So you're getting to this point where you're sick and tired of the arguments, right? Page of Cups in reverse can be like victimized or not wanting to really be vulnerable, right? In and out. You can feel like this person is constantly triggering your ego or triggering some kind of like um internal child issue, right? Like if you have abandonment issues since you were a kid or something like that, right? Whatever that thing is, you could feel like they trigger that. I think with the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups, you're more so focused on doing what it is that makes you feel content and what makes you feel good, as opposed to what would make this person feel good. So focusing more so on your own pursuits and how to make those things happen. You do have the Ten of Swords for how you're perceiving this person. So tell me about that Ten of Swords. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Ugh. The Nine of Swords, the Judgment. Yikes. So for some of you could feel like this person fears taking accountability for something that maybe they've done, or you feel like they're constantly worried about the past, or they're constantly worried you're going to bring something up, or maybe you think that they're worried that something that they did is going to come out or whatever. You may feel for some of you like this person betrayed you in some way with the Ten of Swords. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, you may feel like this is somebody who's kind of backtracking, not being as emotionally available as they were before, or what have you. You could feel like this is somebody who was a little emotionally manipulative or said a lot of things to make you feel a certain way, and they ended up betraying you, or that ended up just being a lie, etc. Let's go ahead and take a look at your future actions towards this person. So tell me about that Hangman energy. Last shuffle. The Justice, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So, I mean, I'm going to be honest. You're not really going to give any attention to something that's going to trigger your ego. If it's going to trigger your ego, if it's going to bring you down to a low vibrational level, it's like you're really not associating with it. I think with, with everything considered, I think that you're really wanting to take a back seat a little bit. And once again, choose you. Do what's right for you. What's going to balance you out more? Is it focusing more on your spiritual life? Is it meditating more? I mean, is it creativity? What is it, right? So I feel like you guys are kind of taking a back seat a little bit and trying to do what's best for you on a personal level. So Libra's person, I'm going to speak to you directly now. Keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, okay? So let's see. Last shuffle. All right, so Libra's person, you have the Four of Cups in reverse for your energy, the Page of Wands in reverse for your feelings, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for how you view Libra, and the Eight of Swords for your future actions. So a little bit of disappointment. Maybe you're trying to come out of that. The Page of Wands in reverse makes me feel like you feel as though you have to delay something. You could be being a little immature at this time. I'm not going to lie, trying to trigger Libra, etc. With that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you feel like Libra is trying to hold on to control, or you feel like they're constantly trying to repeat some form of cycle. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. The Eight of Swords for your future actions tells me that you're not doing anything at all, really. You're not making a very important decision that you need to make. Neither of you, maybe, honestly. I feel like Libra's kind of choosing themselves, and you're not really sure what to choose or who if there's like a third party situation. So let's take a look at that Four of Cups in reverse. Last shuffle. The Six of Swords. Okay, so maybe you're trying to move on from a disappointing situation. With that Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands in reverse, you're kind of looking at this like, why make things harder than they need to be? You're in this energy of, what is it? Let go and let God, right? You are trying to move on. You're trying to resolve things. Maybe you're trying to move on from Libra. Maybe you're wanting to resolve things. I don't really think so. It more so feels like you're trying to resolve things within yourself, or you're trying to move on. I think that you still want to offer an opportunity to Libra, but you may feel like it's too hard right now, possibly. I heard I can handle it. Okay, so maybe you feel like you can handle it regardless, but it feels like there's some kind of apprehension, because there's apprehension showing up in your feelings. So tell me about that Page of Wands in reverse. Ooh, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie, I hate that. I don't really like that. I don't really like it. Not that you give a shit, but I don't really like it, because it kind of makes me feel like you have some growing up to do. And I find it interesting that the King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, and in your feelings is the King of Pentacles in reverse, which kind of tells me that, you know, you may not be totally grown up, right? You may still have some growing up to do, and we all do, right? But you could feel like you can't hack it on your own, or you may feel like you used Libra in some way at some point, and you may be feeling like, well, it's pointless to go back to Libra, especially if there was a split here, which I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So Libra and Crosswatcher, this is definitely like a like you guys had a breakup, or you guys had a split or something, especially with that Ten of Swords there. And so you may be feeling like it's a waste of time to come out of the cold because of something that you may have done, and that could be why you were trying to move on so peacefully. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is how you perceive Libra. So tell me about that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. Well, you feel like Libra isn't growing up either. There could have been a third party. I don't know if it's on your side. I don't know if it's on their side. I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like you look at Libra like they keep holding on to something that happened in the past, and they won't let it go. And you may feel like they keep trying to control the situation. Um, don't care for this very much. you could feel like Libra kind of blames you for everything, okay? Whether that's valid or not, but you could feel like Libra kind of blames you for everything a little bit, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the 8 of Swords for your future actions. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. Oof. See, now you're in the mode of trying to control everything. You're trying to control the truth. You're trying to control the beginning. It's like you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out where you fit in all of this and how you can now take some kind of power back and control the situation. But it's like, especially if you're guilty, it's like, I don't know. I feel like you're breaking your own heart, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I just heard that song, X Factor by Lauryn Hill. And I heard specifically the lyrics, it could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. That's what I heard. Like, I feel like this is what it could be, but instead, like, this is what it is. So, Libra, your advice is breathe. So this is about like taking a breather, which is what I feel like you're doing anyway with that hangman, and with that justice there, I mean, that's you. This is you showing up in your power, knowing who you are, remembering who you are. I feel like you're doing what it's telling you to do anyway. Libra's person, you have Venus. So this is about giving and receiving love. This is giving, receiving, self-worth and self-value. If you are using somebody, maybe you need to focus on your self-worth and your self-value. Maybe you need to see more of the beauty in Libra. Maybe you need to see more of the beauty in yourself. I think that there needs to be an equal amount of give and take for this to ever work. Okay, as is every situation. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and take a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What can you tell me for Scorpio and their person? The 5 of Cups wanted to come out. Could be some kind of regret or something like that. Some kind of sadness. You could miss somebody. They could miss you. All right, let's see. All right, Scorp. In your energy, Scorpio is the 8 of Swords in reverse. Your person's energy is the Strength in reverse. We have Leo energy there. The 4 of Cups in your feelings. Ooh, and their feelings is the 3 of Cups in reverse. How you view your person is the 6 of Cups. How they view you is the 5 of Cups. Wow. Okay. 7 of Swords in reverse for your future actions. And the Page of Swords in reverse for their future actions. The theme is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Wands in reverse. If this is a relationship, you guys may end up like just not completing this or not fighting for this anymore, to be completely honest. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So the 8 of Swords in reverse in your energy, Scorpio, you could be deciding to do something about something, okay? This could also talk about like a massive insecurity as well, so it just depends on what cards come out. The 4 of Cups, you're disappointed, maybe you're rejecting this, maybe you feel like something's not good enough. The 6 of Cups for how you view your person, you feel like you guys have a soulmate connection, but maybe you feel like they're too immature. Maybe you still feel like they have growing up to do. The 7 of Swords in your future actions, this can definitely talk about either you confessing something that you did wrong that you have a guilty conscience about, or this can talk about you trying to play something smart, okay, or you choosing yourself. So let's see, tell me about that 8 of Swords in reverse. Ooh, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my god. Ugh, stubbornville. Reverse this if you guys need to, but this is like super stubbornville. I'm not gonna lie, like you're in this energy of being super stubborn. Like I don't feel like you'll let something go. Like you are actively deciding to be a stubborn asswipe. Love ya, right? But I hate the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's like one of my least favorite reverse kings. Probably my least favorite reverse king. The Hierophant in reverse and the 8 of Wands in reverse. Once again, this is like stubbornness. Like you may have blocked this person out of stubbornness, or maybe you're blocking this person out of stubbornness. I feel like maybe the blockage is a lack of commitment, either on your part, their part. Maybe you guys have different morals, values, spiritual, religious beliefs, whatever it is. It feels like it's not. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are like right for each other, but it doesn't feel good. The Four of Cups for your feelings. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Oh my goodness. That Seven of Swords in reverse again. I think that you have a guilty conscience about something. I don't know if it's a third party. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an addiction. You know, the devil in reverse can represent like, I know that I have an addiction, right? And I feel guilty about it. It can talk about, I'm toxic. This is toxic, but it's something that you feel guilty about. That's the thing. And so it's something that you have done. And it feels like you are just not even happy with yourself, really, with that Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're not being truthful. You're not being honest about something. And so it's making me feel like that's what's going to be the downfall of this, quite frankly. The Six of Cups for how you view your person. So tell me about this. The Strength card, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you feel like this person is not welcoming you in their space because of a third party, either because you have a third party or they do. If you feel like you guys can't commit because there's a third party in the way or there's too much drama, what is it? You feel like this is a very strong soulmate. It could be Leo energy, but Six of Cups and the Strength card. I mean, you view this as somebody that you have a very strong connection with. You feel like this is somebody who's very confident, somebody who's secure within self, somebody who's secure within their own inner child, somebody that you've created great passion and strengths with, and somebody that you feel very deeply for. So I'm not really sure like what the big problem is. It looks like either a third party, an addiction, some trauma, drama, who knows. Seven of Swords in reverse for your future action, Scorpio. Last shuffle. Yep, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Feels like a guilty about a third party situation, and you may be avoiding ending it or not really sure how to go about it because you don't really know how to close it out in a peaceful way. Ugh, your advice is fluidity and outer core. Interesting. So this is card 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 can be about communication. 3 can be about also how you think. Maybe there's something in because I was talking about you being stubborn before, and it's interesting that that showed up as fluidity. So I feel like there's a way that you're approaching this person or that you're approaching life where you need to be a little bit more fluid in your thinking, fluid in the way that you're communicating, and, let go of the stubbornness. Let's go ahead and take a look at Scorpio's person. So Scorpio's person, hi, I'm going to speak directly to you as if you are watching me, okay? And maybe you are. So you have the Strength in reverse for your energy, the Three of Cups in reverse for your feelings, the Five of Cups for how you view Scorpio, and the Page of Swords in reverse for your future actions. So you're not feeling very confident. You may be kind of getting in your ego. You may feel like your feelings are being hurt. The Three of Cups in reverse. Maybe you feel like you don't really want to get together with Scorpio. Maybe you have a third party. Maybe you feel like this is drama. Maybe you feel like Scorpio has a third party. Obviously, we'll see what's going on. The Five of Cups, you feel like Scorpio regrets something, or you feel like Scorpio's a sorry, sad sack, or they're never happy with anything, or what have you. The Page of Swords in reverse for your future actions tells me that you may be assuming something and maybe kind of acting out irrationally or being a little immature, maybe saying things that you don't mean, or maybe you don't have all the information about a situation. So tell me about that strength card. Tell me about that strength card in this person's energy. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're feeling insecure. You feel like there's an attraction between you and Scorpio, but you feel like it's not equal, and it's because you may feel like they make you feel some kind of way. Like they don't make you feel confident, they don't make you feel secure, etc. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, maybe it's like your finances aren't doing well. Maybe it's like how you feel about your looks. This is Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Maybe it's something like that, but it's like you're not feeling secure. You're not feeling like you can, be in your feminine or whatever it is, because you're not feeling confident. The Three of Cups in reverse for your feelings for Scorpio. The Page of Swords. Interesting. I feel like you're more so wondering and worrying than something that's an actual fact. You're inquiring, or you feel like it's almost like you're observing like something weird. Like you feel like there's a third party, or maybe you're involved in some kind of drama, or you're just kind of looking from the outside in. And it's stressing you out because it's like you want to be able to be vulnerable. You want a new beginning. You want all of that stuff, but you feel like you can't really relax. And so when you can't relax in a relationship or in connection, like forget it, right? Yeah, you don't really know where it's going, I feel. And I feel like you also want more attention than what you're actually getting. We have the Five of Cups for how you view Scorpio. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the World in reverse. Well, I definitely feel like there was possibly some misunderstandings and possibly some manipulation, some like serious manipulation with that Page of Pentacles in reverse, especially when it comes to Scorpio. Maybe you feel like Scorpio has been manipulating you, has been acting like they were going to offer you something and they didn't, but you look at them like they're a sorry sad sack, or you look, it doesn't mean that they are, I don't know, okay? Or you're looking at them like they're going to regret it, or they are regretting it now, and you feel like there's some unfinished business due to some form of misunderstanding. And I feel like it was some kind of tower moment that's already transpired, or is currently transpiring like right now, but it doesn't feel good, whatever it is. Like I'm almost getting like this like feeling of disgust. The Page of Swords in reverse for your future actions towards Scorpio. The Eight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yikes. So I will say this. It feels like there's a feminine here who is allowing themselves to get super angry, and the masculine seems to be pretty in control of their feelings. I would be careful because it seems like you are making an assumption. I'm not saying you don't have some of the facts, but there's something that you're spewing that's not necessarily factual, that may get you in a little bit of hot water. Okay, now if that's something that you don't care about, then go for it, right? Fly off the handle, but just be cautious. That Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Wands, I'm really afraid that once Venus does conjunct the South Node, I think it's on the 29th of this month, a lot of relationships are gonna shit the bed. So you got Taurus energy. Okay, so this is about trust, patience, stability. Keep your head on straight, follow the path, one foot in front of the other, and don't allow yourself to freaking snap, right? Like, don't have a snap moment. Okay, so thank you so much, Scorpio and Crosswatcher. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, show me Sagittarius and their person, please. Oh my God, Power of the P. Yes. Thank you so much for joining Gigastar. That's incredible. Lori, thank you so much for being the mod tonight. Sounds like Rick may be out doing his thing tonight, which I love for him. He's freaking always here. Poor guy. All right, let's see. All right, Saggy. Hmm. Nine of Cups in reverse for your energy, Sagittarius. Your person is in the Page of Swords energy. Your feelings is the Ace of Pentacles. And their feelings is the Four of Swords. How you view your person is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Power of the P, thank you so much for that. And the Justice for how they view you. The Five of Pentacles for your future actions. And their future actions is the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Emperor and the Moon, which tells me that somebody could be detaching from their emotions because of some form of fear, or somebody suppressing their emotions, specifically a masculine energy who's kind of detaching. I think that you're in this feeling of like you're not really getting what you want, or you could even be in kind of like a selfish energy. Okay, I mean, it really depends on what comes out. The Ace of Pentacles tells me that there's some kind of feeling that you have, like when it comes to wanting to have a new beginning in some way. You're definitely feeling like you want to plant some kind of seed, but at the same time, you're looking at this person like they're a waste of time, or they're not even investing in you like you want to. And with that Five of Pentacles, you may end up being like, okay, bye, or ghosting them, blocking them, whatever the case, because they're just a waste of time, or you feel like they're not investing in the way that you want to. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Nine of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Wands. Okay. The Page of Wands and the Magician. Well, you know, if anybody's going to make it happen, it's going to be a fucking fire sign, right? I definitely feel like you're in this energy of like, you know what? I want to begin again. I want to begin again. I want to do me. I want to go out there. I want to follow my passions. I want to work on my talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. You know, you may be manifesting a conversation from this person, but I'm not going to lie. You're kind of in this energy of like, it's all about me, bitch. Like, you know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but you are definitely like in that energy. Like it's almost excessive. Be careful of acting out in ways where it's like you're trying to gain attention by acting out or doing some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles here for your feelings for this person. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay. The Ten of Cups and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Well, this could be at a distance for some of you. Okay. It feels like, so for some of you, if this was like a failed relationship, you just want to begin again. You want to begin again because what you really want is an emotional fulfillment, and maybe you feel like you just once again did not get what you wanted. So that Nine of Cups in reverse can also represent like, I just didn't get what I want, so I'm going to go find what I want. It can be that, okay? And for some of you, that's kind of what it feels like a little bit. And so you're like, you know what? I feel like I just got to plant new seeds. You know, I want to be happy, blah, 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 blah. Maybe you very much love this person, loved them, or maybe you still do, you know. For some of you, you could be in the middle of like in between relationships for some of you, but I'm not really sure. Give me one more for that Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Wands in reverse. Ooh, I got a weird message. Some of you are like afraid to leave a current relationship due to some kind of comfort, okay? Or like afraid to like, because afraid of divorce for some of you or something like that. Like you want what you want and you know what you want. And so I don't think that you're really going to settle for anything less. It seems like you're pretty ready to plant new seeds in some way. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for how you view this person. Ooh, the Three of Cups in reverse. Well, I mean, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you. This pretty much settles it. This feels like a breakup or some kind of relationship that just really didn't work out. That's what this is feeling like. It's feeling like you look at them like they weren't really invested anyway. They were more so focused on another person or other people or getting attention from other people. And you feel like they just hop, skipped, and jumped out of there anyway. Or, you know, you feel like they're beginning again. You feel like you see the real side of this person and exactly who they are. And instead of giving into this person all the time, you're kind of giving into what your sense of reality is. The Five of Pentacles for your future actions. Tell me about that, please. The Justice card. Well, Seven of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. You're kind of at this point where you're like, I'm not going to defend myself and I'm not going to fight for this anymore. And it seems like you feel pretty justified in letting someone or something go. Pink Moon, so good to see you. And thank you so much for that super chat question. Seems like you're ready to let something go and you don't really care because you feel pretty justified in doing whatever it is that you're doing. Some of you are straight up like abandoning this connection, leaving it out because it's making you feel left out or it's making you feel like shit. Your advice is purity or ice. Melanie, thank you so much for that super chat question. I feel like you're getting ready to have some kind of success. I feel like you're also about to have some kind of glow up. I feel like this is telling you to work on your glow up. With this ice here, I feel like this is telling you to wash away things that are kind of like polluting your energy or polluting your life. I think that you need to do some kind of like cleaning out of who's in your life, what's in your life, and what you're giving attention to. So I'm going to speak directly to Sagittarius's person now. Hi, Sagittarius's person. I'm going to speak directly to you as if you're right here. You have the Page of Swords in your energy, the Four of Swords in your feelings, the Justice for how you view Sagittarius, and the Ace of Wands in reverse for your future actions. So you're probably spying on Sagittarius. You're probably still curious in some way. The Four of Swords tells me that you're kind of detaching a little bit. Maybe you're healing from the situation. The Justice, there could be a legal battle here with the two justices showing up. Kismet, thank you so much for that super chat question. But you're looking at Sagittarius like they're making a balanced decision, like they're doing the right thing, like they are making the right decision, doing the right thing for them. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse for your future actions, this makes me feel like you're kind of putting something off, or you're not doing something that you were once inspired to do. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Page of Swords. What's up, Shireen? God. Just get out of here, please. All right. Page of Swords. The Four of Swords in reverse. Yikes. The Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Well, I feel like once upon a time you were quite inspired by Sagittarius or inspired to do something, but now you're like shit in the bed because maybe you feel like Sagittarius doesn't want you. Maybe you feel like Sagittarius is not as attracted to you as they once were. With that Page of Swords and that Four of Swords in reverse, you are stalking Sagittarius to the moon and back to the point where it is stressing you out and you have no sleep. And you're feeling like you need sleep. You're feeling like you need to chill the fuck out, basically. Excuse my French. And you're not going to do yourself any favors stalking the shit out of Sag right now. I'm going to tell you that. That's never going to do anybody favors, like staring at their ex or focusing on what the hell they're doing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Four of Swords for your feelings for Sag. The Four of Cups in reverse, the World, the Queen of Wands. Well, I think that you're very sexually attracted to Sagittarius. You know, I feel like that's definitely there. Um, you're just kind of letting go. It feels like with that Four of Swords and that Four of Cups in reverse, you're like, all right, well, what happened happened. It is what it is. And I think that you're realizing that the more that you try to focus on this or figure out more about like what Sagittarius is doing, the more you realize it's just not good for you. And so I think that you're getting to this point where you're like, you know what, I got to take a back seat. I just got to kind of end this. I got to end this peacefully. You know, I got to walk with my head held high kind of thing. I mean, that seems to be your vibe. I think that you're feeling pretty confident about that as well. You know, I feel like you're looking good, feeling good, smelling good, you know. And then we have the Justice card. And this is for how you're viewing Sagittarius. Wow. There's a mutual attraction. Eh, I think you're still waiting on them. I do. I think that you're still waiting on them. Tell me about that Five of Cups, the World in reverse. You still feel like there's unfinished business between the two of you, and you may feel like Sagittarius regrets something, or you may miss Sagittarius, or what have you. And you feel like they're kind of like justified in doing something, maybe, or maybe for some of you, you felt like Sagittarius made something right with you, or maybe you want to, maybe you're the one that wants to apologize. Maybe you want to make something right, but I don't know. It looks like you're viewing Sagittarius as like the one who's balanced after some kind of regret or some kind of past uh lingering situation between the two of you. And you feel like they've made things right within themselves or something? The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. Oof. Give me one more on that Ace of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Cups. Some of you are keeping your options open. If this doesn't work out with Sagittarius, you're just going to keep your options open. Be careful of getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant around this time with that Empress showing up. It definitely feels like for some of you, you feel like if this is about Sagittarius, you feel like you can't really pursue it, even though you feel a very strong connection. And so you may just be keeping your options open, which is absolutely possible. But it doesn't feel like you're taking action on it. You could just be focusing on other people or other things. You have Mercury, okay? So this is about your thought life, how you're communicating, thinking, learning. It could be also be like networking, stuff like that. This may be like saying like focus on what you're thinking just because I see that Page of Swords and that Four of Swords in reverse, then I see the Four of Swords again. And so I see 444 here. So maybe some of you are seeing 444. 444 isn't always the best number. It's usually like a warning that like you're kind of a scapegoat for somebody. So just be cautious of that. I do want to say that be cautious of your thoughts around this time as well. Be careful of like what you're thinking, what you're doing, and the way that you're communicating. I feel like your thought life is incredibly important around this time. I mean, it's always important, but especially around this time. Anna, thank you so much for that super chat question. So let's go ahead and move on to Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorns? All right, Cappies. Capricorn. In your energy, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. In your person's energy is the Eight of Swords in reverse. In your feelings is the Star in reverse. In their feelings is the Five of Wands in the upright. How you view your person is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And how they view you is the Shadow Dream Catcher in the upright. Your future actions is Caution in reverse. And their future actions is the Queen of Wands. The theme for the reading is the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Wands in reverse. Are we fighting for the relationship? Are we not? Are we allowing our egos to get in the way? What have you? So in your feelings is the in your energy is the Five of Cups in reverse. Maybe you're apologizing. Maybe you're forgiving. The Star in reverse tells me that in your feelings, you don't have a lot of hope, or maybe there's something that is unhealed between the two of you and you feel like this person can't really decide on something. You may feel like they're juggling. You may feel like they're in and out in some way. And with the Caution in reverse for your future actions, you could be like not afraid to do something and actually go for something. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Five of Cups in reverse. Like go for this person or who knows. Ugh, the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so, and the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why do I feel like this is same day, different shit? You know, same day, different shit. I feel like something is possibly unsatisfactory to you, or maybe it was unsatisfactory to this person. I can't really tell yet. But you seem to be either letting go of a third party or forgiving somebody for the third party or the drama that they brought into the connection. Now, this could also be you just simply letting this person go and not being afraid to let them go and just being like, you know what? I don't want to come together. I don't want to have a reconciliation. I don't want to blah, 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 blah. But I feel like there's going to be a conversation about how something is not up to a standard or satisfactory to you. Or maybe there was, or maybe that was communicated to you. It's hard to tell. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Star in reverse for your feelings. Ooh. The Six of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups with the Devil in reverse. This is very interesting to me because on one hand, we have the Ten of Cups, which is the theme for the reading, right? So there's clearly a lot of love here. I feel like this is a relationship for some of you. Now, the Devil is in reverse here. Now, of course, that could just be you if you're the Capricorn. But there's also something that is incredibly toxic or something that is not right. I'm feeling like with that Star in reverse and that Six of Cups in reverse, you may have an unhealed inner child, to be honest, or you may be acting like you're forgiving something or acting like you're letting go of a third party or acting like you're forgiving this person, but inside you're really not. You actually love this person, but you're also very, very well aware that there's something highly toxic about this connection that doesn't sit right with you. And you may be having a hard time being in like your high vibe energy or um, uh, being more mature because this tends to trigger something in you, like an internal issue, an internal memory. I feel like you're kind of holding a grudge a little bit as well. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and this is how you view this person. The Seven of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands with the Six of Swords in reverse. Interesting. You feel like this person has actively decided to re-involve an issue or to come back around and try to work on things with you. This feels like something broke up and came back together. Give me one more on that. Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Jesus, you feel like this person's a coward. You know, at times it's like you feel like this person is a coward. You feel like this person is in and out. You feel like maybe this person is hiding something. There could be a distance between the two of you. Maybe there was blocked communication of some sort. But you feel like this person runs away from everything, maybe. No, something's off. What's that star in reverse? I feel like you have the third party. I feel like you have a third party. Are you letting go of a third party? You're a little bit of a loose cannon here. It's interesting because you're showing up like you're not afraid to do something, or you're not afraid to, like, give me one more on that caution in reverse. The moon in reverse. You're holding back, like you're letting go of some kind of fear now. What's the fear around? The devil, an attachment, yourself, fears around yourself, some kind of addiction. Are you like trying to change? Are you trying to change something? You feel like this person is in and out with you, like very uncertain about you. I'm not really sure why. So, Capricorn's person, I'm going to speak directly to you now. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse for your energy, the Five of Wands in your feelings, the Shadow Dream Catcher for how you view Capricorn, and the Queen of Wands for your future actions. So, this is telling me that you're aware of a decision that you need to make. Whether you make it or not, I don't know. The Five of Wands, conflicting feelings. You know, you feel like this person triggers your ego. They piss you off. You view this person as, I feel like this is giving me like something hidden. Like you feel like something is hidden. But you also may feel like this is somebody who has a tendency to kind of like almost be a rock for you in a way at times. The Queen of Wands is showing up for your future actions. So you may very well be like feeling very confident, feeling very outspoken, not being afraid to assert yourself in some way. So let's see. All right. Show me Capricorn's person. Show me Capricorn's person. The star in reverse, the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups in reverse. You feel deluded. You know, you feel deluded. You're like, I'm not even getting what I want in this. I'm not getting what I want. You know, I'm feeling insecure. I feel like I can't share something with this person. I feel like I can't be honest with this person. I feel like maybe I just put this person on a pedestal, or there's just really good sex, or something like that that is making you feel like eh. Then we have the Five of Wands in your feelings. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. The Seven of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh my God. If you guys have had a breakup, or there was a betrayal or something, you have not let that go. And you're still pissed, or your ego's still like very frustrated. You could be trying to uh you feel like you have to avoid getting triggered, or you feel like you have to avoid getting this person triggered. You feel like you have to avoid some kind of fight, because it's just this cyclical, mm, like tit for tat maybe kind of thing, kind of issue. The Three of Swords in reverse wanted to pop out. I'm not going to take it, but I'll take it into consideration. The Shadow Dream Catcher for how you view Capricorn, last shuffle. The Six of Swords. The Four of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. You feel like they don't understand you, and you feel like they're not grateful for anything, and you feel like you feel like Capricorn plays victim a lot. You feel like, give me one more on that Shadow Dream Catcher. The King of Swords in reverse. It almost feels like this person hides something. It's like maybe when you catch them in something, you feel like they just, oh, well, like, let's just move on, to try to like gaslight or like sweep something under the rug. You know what I mean? Like that, this Shadow Dream Catcher, it's like supposed to catch your nightmares, right? So it's like, just because something catches your nightmare doesn't mean the nightmare didn't exist. So it almost feels like there's a gaslighting, like a relentless, like, you feel like they push things under the rug in some way. You're showing up as the Queen of, oops, sorry about that. The Queen of Wands for your future actions. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is what's going down. So the masculine is getting in their ego and they're being super sensitive, and the feminine is also being super sensitive but getting in her emotions, but it's more so under the surface of what's really going on as opposed to what people are actually showing. There's an actual relationship here or genuine love, but it feels like both people are kind of, I don't know if they're not really into like maintaining it anymore because of some kind of issue, some kind of third party issue, some kind of lack of healing, constant triggers, traumas, whatever it may be. Anyway, so I feel like Capricorn's person, you're showing up very confident, you're asserting yourself, you're finding out some kind of information, and you're digging for information. Capricorn, your advice is movement and speed. This may be telling you to kind of slow down, to be honest with you. Can you give me one on that? The Five of Cups. So it's interesting because the Five of Cups is in reverse for what's in your energy. And so it kind of does feel like you're trying to sweep something under the rug. And this may be telling you, like, slow the fuck down. This is something that you need to address. Oof. And then Capricorn's person, you have air. So this is kind of how you're showing up anyway. So this is telling you to, like, speak your mind. You know, speak your mind. But this is also about being, like, open-minded and being objective. And maybe learning this person's side of things. I don't know. Okay. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. Okay. Oh, you look so fine. Thank you. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. I gotta shuffle these real quick. Give me Aquarius and their person. All right. In your energy, Aquarius is the Two of Wands in reverse. Your person's energy is the Magician in the upright. Virgo, Gemini energy. The Empress in reverse in your feelings. Taurus, Libra. The Hierophant in reverse in your person's feelings, which is Taurus. How you view your person is the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. How they view you is the Wheel of Fortune. which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. The world for your future actions and for their future actions is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Musa, thank you so much for that super chat question. The theme for the reading is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Excuse me, the Knight of Cups in the upright and the High Priestess in reverse. So there could be a lack of like exploring the emotional potential of this connection. Maybe somebody is not, maybe somebody's keeping a secret. Maybe somebody's keeping their feelings to themselves in some way. You do have the Two of Wands in reverse for your energy. So you're kind of playing a little safe. You're not really making a decision on something because I think that you feel like you can't really be yourself with this person, or you're not really into nurturing this because you don't feel safe. You feel like this person is being a little stubborn, or you see them as like caring too much about status, caring too much about money, or just like I said, being really stubborn, or things are just not moving in the way that you want to. And so you may be deciding to like, okay, let's start over or let's try to end this. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Two of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not really sure maybe if you want to fully commit, or you're not sure if you want to break up, you know. You're just kind of like in limbo, I kind of want to say. That Ten of Wands is there with the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is making me feel like you're kind of in this energy of like, okay, honeymoon phase is over, you know, or I see the reality of the situation. I don't know if this is too much work. That's kind of where you're at, and you're not really making a decision on either just breaking up with this person or being with this person, or if this is not a relationship, whether or not you actually see this going somewhere. That's kind of where you're at. The Empress in reverse is your feelings. The Knight of Cups. So, I mean, the Knight of Cups is the theme. So, I definitely think that there's this desire for you to want to be able to share your feelings, want to be able to be nurturing, want to be able to be, you know, feminine, whether you're a man or a woman, right? Wanting to maybe even sweep somebody off their feet in some way, but you feel like maybe, God, am I doing too much? You know, because you may be feeling like this anxious attachment a little bit for some reason. There's definitely like a deep love here, but I don't know. You may have felt like this person is walking away, or maybe you don't feel good enough, or maybe you feel like this isn't good enough for you. Yeah, there's that Knight of Pentacles in reverse again. Is it just not going fast enough? I mean, like, what is it? Because you're viewing them as the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's also interesting because you're looking at this person like somebody who's very easy to talk to as well, somebody who you like sharing things with. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse for how you view this person. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse. That is very interesting. So I don't know. Like, I'm just getting too boring or too fake. I hate to say that, but you're like, ugh. You feel like there's something about this person's inauthenticity that is making you inauthentic. Because you're like, if I'm gonna fuck with somebody that's inauthentic, I'm being inauthentic. You know, that's what it feels like. Because you're looking at this person like they're like, oh yeah, I got this and I got that, or I can do this and I can do that for you. And it's like, you can't do shit. Shut the fuck up. You know, that's really where you're coming from. You just feel like they're making empty promises. You feel like they're blowing smoke up your ass. It's not, you know, and you're just like, shut up, you know, to be fair. The world is there for your future actions. So let's see it. Oh my goodness. The Fool. Well, that's Uranus energy. Can I have one more? The Two of Wands. All right, but where are we going here? The Six of Cups. Mm, you kind of feel like you guys don't really get on the same page. You're like, yeah, I don't really know if this is for me. I don't really know if this is for me. You may be kind of letting go of this, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't feel like you're doing it in a nasty way. You just mean like, okay, well, thanks. Think I'm taking a new route. You may meet somebody new for some of you. You know, I mean, maybe you try to start this over, but it's really hard to say that because it's interesting because how you view this person, they're actually showing up that way later in the near future. So, all right. So, hi, Aquarius person. I'm going to speak directly to you now. All right. So, I do focus on cross watchers as well. So, we have the Magician for your energy, Hierophant in reverse for your feelings, Wheel of Fortune for how you're viewing Aquarius, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for your future actions. So, with the Magician, you're feeling pretty confident in yourself. You're not really doubting yourself at all. The Hierophant in reverse, however, is making me feel like you feel like there's something unconventional about this connection, which is like, hello, Aquarius, duh, right? Or you could feel like you guys have a difference in morals, values, spiritual spiritual or religious beliefs, or you feel like you can't really commit for some reason. Wheel of Fortune for how you're viewing Aquarius shows me that you're looking at Aquarius as somebody maybe very wise, somebody very fun, somebody very knowledgeable. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, however, is showing me that maybe you really actually do think the world of Aquarius, but you're feeling like you have to be somebody that you're not in order to impress them. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Magician. The Star. Wow. Well, there's Aquarius. Oh, you want to make it happen. For some of you, if Aquarius is like a past person, you're wanting to actually offer them, or you're showing up here in the near future as actually coming back around and wanting to offer them something legitimate. And you're showing up at least as pretty confident, like you have it in the bag, you got it. You're like manifesting Aquarius. I mean, this is like pretty simple. There's not very much to it. It's like you feel like I have something legitimate to offer. However, you have the Hierophant in reverse for your feelings for Aquarius. And this is telling me the Sun in reverse, but you may feel like it's kind of unlikely in some way. You may feel like it's unlikely. You may not really be sure. You're like, yeah, I don't really know if this is going to work because there is a difference in morals or values, or because there is a difference in spiritual or religious beliefs, which kind of makes you like, but at the same time, you're still trying to, it's like, I feel like you really want Aquarius. So it's almost like you're trying to like, oh, well, no, it's going to be great. Like no matter what, like it's going to be great. You know what I mean? And so you're trying to like keep that optimistic flair, I guess. You have the Wheel of Fortune for how you view Aquarius. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Lovers. So it's interesting because you're looking at Aquarius like, why are you being so fucking stubborn when you know we're meant to be? You're kind of looking at them like, why are you being so stubborn? I feel like we're meant to be. You feel a very strong connection with them. You could feel like this is a very strong soulmate, or a very strong twin flame or something like that. But you feel like Aquarius, doesn't give a fuck about any of it really. You just feel like they're like, woo, like a fart in the wind, like just kind of, which can be Aquarius, if that is the case. And so you're just kind of like, okay, well, what gives? But it seems like you're trying to bring your A game and trying to be going with the flow. But I don't like the Nine of Pentacles in reverse because it makes me feel like you are actually not showing up as your authentic self here in the future, because you may feel like Aquarius is dipping out. So let me see. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, yikes. The Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse. You may be getting frustrated because you may feel like you're not getting the emotions that you want from Aquarius. And so you may kind of like, pull some tricks, uh, uh whatever tricks you have up your sleeve. I feel like you're taking them out. But you could kind of get to this point where you realize you're wasting your time because it's like wasted potential, especially if Aquarius maybe isn't reciprocating in the way that you'd like. So, Aquarius, you got attraction, aka magnetism. So I feel like you guys are very magnetic at this time, okay? But it's about like, what do you actually want to attract? And I feel like that's how you're gonna need to show up, right? So, if I want somebody who is not superficial, right? Then I need to be hanging out in not superficial places. Maybe I need to go and take a writing class somewhere. Maybe I need to, I don't know, where do non-superficial people hang out? The library. I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, who do you want to attract, and kind of like become that energy in some way? Aquarius, this person, you got Yang. So this is about going after what you want. This is more about like masculine energy. This is about being proactive. This is about expression. This is about doing and moving forward and needing to be authentic to yourself. Like what you're going after, is that authentic to you, And if it's not, it's going to show up later, right? So thank you so much, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And also thank you to Aquarius's friend over here, whoever that is. So let's move on to Pisces. I was going to say library. Like, I just sound so vapid by saying fucking like library. Like, bitch, please. All right, let's see. Good night, Kismet. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's take a look. Your energy is the Two of Pentacles. Your person's energy is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Ugh, God. The Queen of Wands in reverse in your feelings. And their feelings is the Page of Swords or the Daughter of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune for how you view them. How they view you is the Judgment in reverse. Oh, wow. Seven of Cups in reverse for your future actions. And the Seven of Wands in the upright for theirs. The Star in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse for the freaking theme. My God, good God Almighty. Definitely some unhealed wounds going on. And I feel like some of the feminine's definitely here to let somebody know. You are handling shit. Basically, Two of Pentacles, taking care of your business, taking care of your kids, doing whatever you got to do to keep the machine running. Queen of Wands in reverse in your feelings tells me that you're feeling jealous, you're feeling angry, you're feeling upset about something. The Wheel of Fortune for how you view this person is telling me that maybe you view them as a marriage partner. Maybe you view them as somebody who's just like kind of careless or just like going with the flow of things, right? Which can kind of come off as careless, but that's not always true. But let's see. Seven of Cups in reverse in your future actions tells me that you're either choosing something or you are taking off your rose-colored glasses. So the Two of Pentacles for your energy. Tell me about this. The Justice in reverse. Oh my God. The balance without the balance. The Queen, the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. Well, I mean, the High Priestess is my queen. I love the High Priestess. She's actually my favorite major arcana. And that's actually Pisces. So that's you. I'm not saying that to blow smoke up your ass. She's my favorite character in tarot. Anyway, oh wow, the Magician and the High Priestess. Shit, bitch. I feel like you are smart. I feel like you're really smart. I feel like you know things even when you pretend like you don't know things. I kind of feel like that's what's going on. You definitely know a truth, and I feel like you're manifesting the truth as well. You're kind of just like going about things without actually like making a decision. This is just kind of like you're going about your day-to-day routine. It feels like you have something going on under the surface that you're not telling this person or you're not telling somebody. Like it feels like you know something, but you're just kind of like playing dumb and you're acting like you don't really know what's going on. The Queen of Wands in reverse for your feelings. The Ten of Swords in reverse. You're not over something. Yep, you're still hanging on to something, and that is what you're inspired by. You are pretty fired up about a situation that happened in the past that you know that you can't change, and you know that this person isn't going to change. Maybe you feel like this person isn't changing. I feel like you're pretty pissed. You definitely haven't let something go. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory, but you're pretty pissed. But it's almost like you're playing the long game. The Wheel of Fortune for how you view this person. The Page of Cups. Okay. The Empress, the Seven of Wands. Could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. But for others of you, it's interesting because we have a page here and we have an empress. You guys could have children together. Keep that in mind. But what I really feel like this is you feel like, I think that you feel like the empress. I think that you feel like you are the creme de la creme. You are the shit. You are that bitch, right? You have very strong boundaries. Maybe you have a high sense of self-worth and self-value. And you're willing to stand your ground. But you feel like this person is like not on your level. Like it's Jupiter, right? Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, so it's like maybe somebody who's like very carefree and very like kind of, maybe they're good luck. I don't know. Maybe they just go with the flow of things. Like they don't try to hold on. The Page of Cups is also somebody who doesn't like really hold on. Because the Page of Cups is holding a cup with a fucking fish in it. It's like in and out, which also represents Pisces, by the way. But so there's something going on with that that's like where maybe you feel, I don't want to say you feel better than them, but where you may feel more grounded, right? Because Empress can be Taurus. You may feel like more in control and you feel like this person is just like, who cares? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. So then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Ooh, yikes. Well, you're bringing back the memories, but it's like under the surface, you want to remember the good memories. You maybe want a reconciliation, but it's this battle between how you remember this person in your head and how they actually are. So I feel like you're seeing the reality. You have protection, Cave. I feel like this is telling you to protect yourself. I'm not saying this person isn't safe, but this is card 17. 7 plus 1 equals 8. 8 can talk about money. Okay, maybe you need to protect your money. 8 is also like a Saturnian kind of number. It's about responsibility. It's about taking responsibility. It's about karma. You know, I feel like this is maybe telling you to protect yourself a little bit. Okay. Protect your money, I want to say as well. All right, so Pisces person, I'm going to speak directly to you now, okay? As if you're here, and if you are, that's great, because I do focus on cross watchers as well. So let's go ahead and take a look, right? King of Pentacles in reverse for your energy, the Page of Swords in your feelings, the Judgment in reverse for how you view Aquarius, the Seven of Wands for your future actions. So I'll tell you what this means. King of Pentacles in reverse, to be honest, you could be in this very stubborn energy, or it could be that you're using someone or that you're trying to use someone, right? I'm assuming Pisces. Page of Swords in your feelings. You feel like you kind of have to sit back and watch things and find out more information. The Judgment in reverse for how you are viewing Pisces is maybe you're feeling like they're not trying to reconcile with you. Maybe you feel like they're not trying to take accountability for something. Maybe you feel like they're not trying to make a decision on something. And with that Seven of Wands in the near future, you seem to be kind of like defending yourself, or you seem to be drawing up some kind of hard boundary. So let's go ahead and take a look. The King of Pentacles in reverse for Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. The Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. You feel like you're matching Pisces energy. Like if you feel like Pisces is being insecure, if you feel like they're being hateful, mean, whatever, whether they are or not, I don't know, you're like trying to match that energy. That's what it feels like. When what you really want is a family, someone who's nurturing, somebody who's loving. You know, you want the end all be all. You want the creme de la creme, you know, whatever. Maybe you want the husband that takes care of you. Maybe you want the wife that meets you at a door with a fucking cocktail. You know, I don't know. What is that for you? You know, but it feels like you're trying to match some kind of energy. Which I'm going to be honest, I get the whole like matching energy thing. It's like, oh, you know, if you go low, I'm going to go low. Or what's worse, if you go low, I'm going to go lower. You know, when it's like, you know, where's the growth? You know what I mean? So I'm kind of feeling like, yes, maybe you're trying to match some kind of energy, but like, oh, for what? You know, like what's the cost? And is this energy valid? I don't know. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I'm not in the connection or in the relationship. Page of Swords in your feelings. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Wands. I don't really like that. Okay. Well, I feel like some things that you're having a hard time changing, and that you're having a hard time letting go of. I feel like you're trying to heal that within yourself. It's like a battle that you've been struggling with for quite a while. You may feel as though I think that you're watching Pisces. Like it seems like you are spying on them, and you may feel like they're overcompensating to get attention, or you may feel like they're getting a lot of fame or attention, and you're like, that's not who you really are. That's not what you really are, or something like that. Like it feels like an icky, like I don't think that you don't like, it doesn't feel like you're trying to do anything to them. It just, you're like watching them and you're like, yeah, whatever. Like you're getting all that money and that's not even like how you really are. You're getting all that attention from people. Like that's not who you really are. Like you're dressing like that and you're not, like there's something weird like that. The Judgment in reverse for how you're viewing Pisces. The Knight of Cups. The Fool in reverse and the Three of Wands. You feel like they're waiting on you to do something because you're looking at them like they are feeling very apprehensive to let go of any baggage between the two of you. And you also may feel, you feel like they're not really like doing anything necessarily. Like it's like you see them as somebody who wants to talk about their emotions or be able to give you something emotionally or what have you, but you feel like they're not doing it, or they're like waiting on you to do something. Can I get one more on that Judgment? Yeah, like they're not confident to do it, or their pride or their ego is holding them back in some way. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I'm just, that's what you're seeing. So, you know, don't come for me. I'm just saying what I see. Then we have the Seven of Wands for your future actions. So tell me about this. Oof, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yikes. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. It makes me feel like you're getting to this point where you're like, you know what, back off. You know, you may be like, I'm done, you know, or you're not really emotionally supporting this person anymore. Give me one more. Eight of Wands. I feel like you're kind of, yeah, 7 to the Eight of Wands with the Ten of Cups in reverse makes me feel like some of you could be at a distance from this person, but it kind of makes me feel like you guys are not, or you're not really, because Pisces is kind of in this energy of like feeling like they see the truth about you and you are being like, you're not being overly defensive. You're just being like, no, this is the line and this is how I'm drawing it, because you feel like they're being erratic and angry. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. You have Pluto. So this talks about like something needs to change desperately. Something needs to transmute. Something needs to transform. What is the thing? The King of Pentacles. You trying to match somebody else's energy. You need to, if you want the Empress or you want the Emperor, you want the Ten of Pentacles, you know, you have to be that. You know, you can't be like going low when somebody goes low. You can't be going lower when somebody goes low. You know, like, you know, this could also be like saying like focus on your finances as well. Okay. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and move on to super chat questions now. I do have a 50% off sale that's going on until this weekend. So make sure that you check it out at violettalexis.com. Also, make sure that you follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. All that information can be found on the screen. Okay. Thank you, Fran. All right. No more super chat questions for the night, please. No more super chat questions. All righty. Why do my socials look like that? It's weird. Didn't it look like that the whole time? All right, let's see here. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, let's see here. All right. Darcy Stryker. I'm done with toxicity by V. I'm lonely. Am I gonna find anyone or love me and have new real friends? Love you. I love you too, honey. I'm sorry. The Page of Swords in reverse and the Empress in reverse. I think what it really comes down to is you needing to find your boundaries. You may be kind of assuming things or maybe meeting people in the wrong place. It's showing that there's a lack of self-worth or a lack of self-love, and some internal wounds that maybe you're harboring that you know that you have, and also maybe ignoring intuition. Yes, you absolutely can find somebody, but I feel like it's more so that somebody will find you once you work on those things. Jasmine, I would like to know current emotions of SPK towards me. He's a Taurus sun. Thank you, love, of course. The Tower in reverse, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, The Devil in reverse. Well, he feels like there's something toxic, and I'm not really sure what that is, which is kind of making him clam up a little bit. He's not really being as vulnerable as he should be. However, he likes to give you attention, or he likes the attention that he receives from you. However, he's refusing to make some kind of change, or he's fearing some form of change, and I'm not really sure what that is. Astrid, love reading for November, please. Thank you, gorgeous. Absolutely. The Knight of Cups. Okay, you could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that comes around and kind of like sweeps you off your feet, you know. But the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's not really showing a commitment. I feel like you got a few energies. They don't really none of them really seem very promising. I will say the Knight of Cups seems somewhat promising. The Page of Wands is more like, hey, how you doing? The Knight of Swords in reverse is just like the guy that doesn't really talk, and he kind of like just follows your lead. I don't know. None of them look really promising, but I would say the water sign looks the most promising, but even then I don't feel like it's really going to go anywhere, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Aaliyah, there is legal restriction surrounding a possible new job offer. Will this be resolved or worked around somehow? The Seven of Wands in reverse tells me that you may be up against some competition, okay, that is going to be really hard to get over with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. It may start to feel like some kind of missed opportunity. I feel like with that Emperor and the Sun there, I feel like somebody might kind of like save the day is what I'm getting. So I feel like it may end up working out due to some kind of leader or boss. Thank you, Aaliyah. Julie Ann, should I go forward to that next step in bed with Scotty? And what will it be like? Okay, should she do it? Ten of Cups. Well, I don't want to tell you to do that, but the Ten of Cups, that's your answer. So Ten of Cups, I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm just going to say the Ten of Cups is like love, relationship, commitment. Yay. All right. So make your decision. And what will be the outcome? The Ace of Wands, sex. Feeling inspired, feeling good. I can't make this up, people. Jungle, what is my Taurus friend's next move with me? The Eight of Wands in reverse and the Justice. They may be avoiding like making something right, or avoiding making some form of decision, or they're not like really telling you about a decision that they're making. It feels like there's some kind of blockage for some reason, or maybe they're trying to like press something, and it could be around a decision, or it could be around like making something right or balancing something out. It's weird. Anna, is the Capricorn that I am currently dealing with romantically, is there anything that he is lying to me about? The Star, that's you. King of Cups. The Two of Swords. This person's in love with you. The Five of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Wands. And the World. No, I don't think so. It looks like this person really loves you, wants healing, is actually like really in love with you, is trying to make peace, may apologize about something, is fighting for this, and wants to have some kind of new cycle with you in some way. You have Pisces, which is your advice. So this is about intimacy, intuition, and compassion. So it's also about this is also a mutable sign. So this could be saying like go with the flow of something, practice more compassion. This person's totally in love with you. Like totally in love with you. So no, there's nothing, not that I can see. All those cards were very positive. Jungle, how does my Taurus friend feel about what's going on with us? Death in reverse. He feels like there's something that he can't change, or won't change, or is hard to change, and he's kind of feeling conflicted about it in some way. He may feel like there was some drama in the past that he hasn't really let go of, or that you haven't let go of as well. Ella, whatever comes out, love, money, advice. Thank you. I got you. The Six of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. There may be an old emotional issue that kind of rears its ugly head. What does she do about it? The Two of Wands in reverse. It's kind of telling you to like play it safe a little bit and kind of backtrack. So if you find that a person is triggering some kind of emotion in you, if there's some trust issues that are coming up, it's kind of asking you to sit back with it a little bit. And then there's something that you need to kind of take, Knight of Wands. I feel like you need some kind of direction with something. It feels like you need to take some kind of direction in your life. It feels like you're kind of like running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Like there's something that you need to do differently. It seems like you've been doing something, and I don't know what it is, the same way over and over and over again, and like expecting a different result, and it's not working for you. It's asking you to change something and make a decision of doing an out of the box thing. Pinky, how can I benefit from Sun transiting my Pluto retrograde in the 8th house? Interesting that Queen of Pentacles financial card came out with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and then the Hierophant in reverse, which is also Taurus, which is financial. This may end up putting some kind of spotlight on some kind of traumas, possibly. Maybe some kind of traumas that you've been holding on to, maybe some kind of health issues possibly that could maybe be illuminated to you. There could be some kind of resolution to these things. This could also be like a big focal point around finances and how you can budget properly, or maybe something in regards to somebody else's finances, maybe something in regards to an inheritance or a partner's money or a spouse's money or just somebody else. I feel like something that's been long standing, you can finally like put into motion or nurture or take care of, whether that is like a health issue or a financial issue. But you could also be somebody who could be very intuitive at this time. Like, I feel like when the sun hits Pluto, it's somebody who can be very psychic, especially in the eighth house. Somebody who like can very much trust their intuition, focus on any psychological issues that have been hanging around, any health issues that have been hanging around. So like focusing on like psychology, focusing on the occult, focusing on any health issues, any therapeutic things that you can do. Pleasure Pop Pisces. How does J Geo feel about me? The Six of Pentacles, the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like it's just, this is somebody who's willing to like give a little, but I feel like they're not gonna be super vulnerable. I feel like this is gonna be a person that's kind of in and out a little bit. Pleasure Pop Pisces. Is there anything I need to know right now? What does she need to know right now? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Queen of Swords. It's asking you to take the wisdom that you've learned from being fucked over so many times or these constant repetitive cycles and actually apply it, because it's kind of saying like, with all that shit you've been through, all the wisdom you learned, if you don't apply it, it kind of means nothing. Power of the P. Hey there, perfect kitty. You absolutely slay that costume. Why am I? That sounds meowza. That's what I meant to say. Why did I like say? I'm sorry. Wow. So I'm supposed to go to Bahamas in 5 days. Will everything without in 5 days? Will everything without passport renewal? You mean like will everything work without passport renewal? King of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I need one more. Hangman in reverse. I don't know. I feel like something is going to take a long time. Like you may have to reconcile something. You may have to get something. I don't know if it's something in regards to money or something you're having to like retrieve something that was lost or that was. I feel like something's at a standstill. Like something's delayed or something's at a standstill with the Hangman in reverse. Courtney Renee, hey Violetta, just curious if Kevin is planning / thinking about taking things more serious in our connection. Thanks, Lo. Let me see. The Strength, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is more of a hold fast. Like I'm holding steady. I'm not really making a decision. I'm just kind of sitting here. This is somebody who's being quite conservative. I feel like there's a possibility of it, but he's like not really moving, not really budging with where you guys are right now. Let's see. Top Flight. Stephanie's current feelings and thoughts for me. Three of Cups in reverse. She could feel like you have a third party or she could have one. It seems that she feels like maybe she needs to make a decision about something, either whether to reconcile with you or not, whether to hang out with you or not, whether to friend zone you or not. Or if there is a third party situation, she could be thinking long and hard about that, whether it's on your side, her side, whatever, or drama. Power of the P. Oh, and more importantly, the person doing my passport renewal, I pray I didn't get scammed. Please tell me it's all good. Is it all good or not? Three Pentacles in reverse. That doesn't seem great. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't seem great. That doesn't seem great. Let me see. Power of the P. Let me in on my man's current feelings and plans. The Lovers. Obviously, we know what that means. Very much in love with you, very much twin flame, very much, you know, if you believe in that kind of thing, very much soulmate energy. What are his plans? The Four of Swords, to hang out, chill the fuck out, and have peace. He wants peace, rest, relaxation. Let me see. Power of the P. Anything spirit wants to give me insight on that maybe I'm not understanding or noticing. Love ya. Love you too. Nine of Swords in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. Stop being afraid to do the thing. Stop being afraid to say the thing. Move on from the thing. Go forward with the thing. Stop being afraid to do the thing. What is the thing? Stop being afraid. Don't be a coward. Dolce, I'm Nancy. I'm dating a new guy named Max, who I like a lot. We're talking over 3 months now, but he's taking it very slow. I wonder if he's very interested or he just wants to be only friends. I'm an Aquarius. He's an Aries. Thank you. Okay. What does he want with Nancy? Seven of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Fool, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is somebody who's pretty insecure, like when it comes to actual, like, full-blown commitment. Like, he may feel like he's not financially well off. He may feel like he's not good looking enough, you know, whatever it is. I feel like he does want to take a leap, but it makes me feel like he wants to have more fun. Whoops. Like, he wants to have more fun than he actually wants to fully commit. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse, this makes me feel like this is somebody who's a little paranoid about betrayals, about endings, about you finding out who he truly is, about, you know, it's like, it seems more of like, I just want to have fun. I don't want to freak out. Your advice is House 12. I feel like there's something that's being hidden. I feel like it's something that you don't really see, like, coming. I don't like this just because House 12 can represent, like, hidden enemies. I'm not saying he's an enemy, but this could maybe be something that doesn't really pan out in the way that you want. It's like your blind spot. It's what you don't see. It's like maybe ignoring something, or so I would just be cautious, okay? The sex could be good, you know. House 12 can represent, like, bedroom pleasures, but Power of the P, thank you so much for the $2. Pink Moons, hello V, you look so cute. Thank you. How will my life go better? Love this. Seven of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles tells me that you are doing something that's specifically for you, or there's going to be a substantial opportunity for you, possibly to make more money, something that's going to last a very long time. It's like once you choose yourself or you solely focus on yourself. And I feel like you are working smarter, not harder in the future. Should I go back to work on Monday or stay on disability and look for another job? Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse is saying, like, don't assert yourself too much and make things harder on yourself than they need to be. So whatever that means for you. Melanie, you were right. My Virgo did unblock me, but we argued and he blocked me again. He was very hurt and said he never wants to speak to me again. Will he ever reach out and mend things? Thank you, beautiful. You're welcome. I'm sorry, honey. The Temperance, the Judgment. Okay, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, he'll reach out again. Like, right now, he feels like I'm fine with what happened, but the Judgment is telling me that he'll unblock you again and you'll hear from him again. He's just kind of like, meh, right now, and you guys will get over it eventually. Kismet Tarot, any messages? I'm just glad to be here. Okay. You need to walk away from something that you've been settling for. You need to pursue something on a financial level, or you need to take some kind of pursuit to a financial level, to the next level. Don't sit around and wait around. Stop thinking like, oh, there's a perfect time for something, or, you know, whatever. Like, no, the time is now. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, you need to work on something. You need to solidify something. You need to make something official. Nine of Cups in reverse. You're not going to fish your wish if you don't perfect the thing and work your fucking ass off. It's something that may be true to you. I feel like you're very much needing to nurture whatever this is and work very hard. House 11, this could be talking about networking, social media, astrology, technology, groups, communities, your bigger goals, your bigger dreams, your higher wishes. I feel like you interacting with others at this time is going to be very beneficial for whatever this thing is that you're working on. Thank you, Kismet. Anna, will the connection between me and Capricorn have a good outcome? The King of Swords in reverse, the Moon, The Six of Cups in reverse, the Magician in reverse. It feels like somebody's trying to like gaslight somebody else's emotions because of a past situation. And it seems like somebody's not really like growing up in the way that they should. It seems like somebody needs to be more of an adult. And I feel like it's the masculine, which is usually the case. No. Courtney Renee, what's coming towards me in love in the next 3 months? The Emperor in reverse. Be careful of the Aries or the person who like acts like they're the shit or acts like they're this leader, acts like they're this man. I feel like it's somebody from the past. The Devil in reverse. It's somebody that's just toxic as fuck. What's that? Watch out for an Earth sign. Could be a little bit younger. But I feel like you're going to realize that somebody from the past is toxic anyway, and you're not going to fuck with it anyway. If I'm going to be honest, you're going to make a judgment call to be like, yeah, fuck that. This is what I want. And I feel like there may be like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that could be a little bit younger than you. Oh my God, I just ripped my freaking fishnets. Let's see. Thank you, Courtney. Mew said, ran into Taurus out of the blue today. What lesson am I supposed to learn? Let me see. Strength, holding back, not letting your words fly, not feeling like you need an anxious attachment style, or this is like just something that's building character. How to keep the peace, how to be in tune with your emotions, how to develop strength for your emotions, how to find peace within yourself. These are building blocks for you in some way. But this is also about like holding your cards close to the chest. This is like picking your battles as well. Give me one more for the lesson. The Magician. This is supposed to instill some form of confidence in you, like big time. But it's like you have to learn the lesson and you have to actually apply it. And I feel like this is also about you not just trying to be strong, but also understanding that there's also great strength and vulnerability as well. Is it a good time to clear the air? No. 10 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Swords. I don't feel like this person would be receptive to it. Your advice is square. Yeah, I feel like this is this would be more of a challenge than anything. However hard this was, though, I will say squares in astrology, that aspect is like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond that's made under pressure. And Fran, what's the Aries hidden truth regarding me? 6 of Swords in reverse. They can't let go of an issue. They're having a hard time changing. They can't let go of you. They're going to keep going back to this issue to try to maybe get on the same page with you. Or if there's a third party, they may keep going back to the third party or something like that. This is somebody who wants to get on the same page with you, and they may hit it over the head like a billion times. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I love all of you. Please enjoy the rest of your night, and I will talk to you guys soon. I love you very, very much, dragons, and thank you for being here. Lori, thank you for being a kick-ass mod, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.